Hello, everybody, and good morning, good afternoon, good day, and happy weekend. Nice to see that it is a nice day outside. It is 7 a.m. in the morning here where I am. And we are coming back to our colony here on Oxygen Not Included so that we can continue our endeavors of survival and death and probably everything else. Disaster, yes, that is the name, as some of my viewers understand, is that I do things probably not in the best manner. Haha, but that's okay. Because, you know what? The only thing that matters is that we have some fun, that we enjoy the gameplay and the challenge. So we have several challenges that we left off in our last weekend. One is continuation of our oxygen issue, which really isn't a huge issue. I mean, it looks terrible when you look at it like this, but then when you look at the living areas, your bedrooms, your dining halls, recreation, kitchen, bathrooms, well, the bathrooms are a little sad. They're okay. Obviously, we are working to resolve this, and there's several things we're doing. One, we are pumping out carbon dioxide. Two, we are focusing on recycling carbon dioxide with both algae terrariums and carbon skimmers. And then three, we are working on our swamp, our oxygen farm. Excuse me, let me get a drink all of a sudden. I don't know why that happens. Seems like every time. Cough, 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 cough. Yes, I'm not. I'm a relatively quiet person when I'm not on stream. We're recording a video. Anyways, so we are working on this. So our dupes are busy working on it. The first thing that we have to do is get this power cable built so that we can deconstruct this one and put the floor to our steam power and all of that. The goal here is to, one, of course, have our oxygen spawn, which is fully built and pretty much ready to go. We do have liquid. Well, are we missing the liquid? We're missing the liquid from the bottom. We have a thing we can carry over. I thought I had put a drop here, but we've got our liquid lock here. We need a liquid lock here. So let me see. Do we have spare petroleum? Of course not. I mean, we have petroleum, but we can't mop this up. Let me see. Well, how could we get a drop of crude oil, not petroleum, to spill? Let me see. Yeah, that's tricky. I thought I had enough. It's not a huge, like, uh-oh, but we do want something there eventually, so we'll figure that out. Meanwhile, we probably have bazillions of priorities. So the first priority, guys, is this one. Okay, you need this set up here so that we can get this done. There. We'll prioritize those little tidbits. I realize that they cannot get over here. Let's fix that. Let me see. We can do this. Oh, but that still doesn't get them over here because we closed this off. Duh. Okay, we will put a ladder right here so that we can get into here. I just realized that, yeah, we have things in here that we're trying to build that we will not be able to reach. So, there. We'll put that ladder in there so that we can. Welcome to the stream, by the way. Alright. So, they are working on that, and then while they're working on that, we're just doing some, random things like cleaning up some of the water that we've spilt from above, you know, primarily this stuff. Every time this door opens, so maybe we should just mop that up so that we stop spilling it down. We're de-stressing. Not that stress is high, but, you know, they're de-stressing, so that's okay. We've pretty much got this all locked up, which means our oxygen is no longer escaping, so that's good. Food is doing fine. Everything's really doing fine overall. Now, we did start, of course, our research. It says no research focus. Haha. Well, let's take a look at that. What would probably be the most important thing to get? Just quickly look to see where we're at. Just gonna come down. Let's. Now, don't need the entertainment sector yet. I mean, the one I really want is this. So let's sort that out. We'll have to do the additional planetarium research, but that's fine. We can do that. We have a planetarium, so it's okay. And we have some data banks, so we're good there as well. All right. Okay, so they are getting the cable done. And they've got the ladder to come up here now, so they can actually work on all of this. That's what was not happening previously, is they just couldn't reach any of it. We still need a drop of crude oil somewhere. That's kind of tricky. I know we could find a drop somewhere. Just looking if I've, like, left a drop around. We have one up here? No. Damage, conductive wire overloading. Oh, yeah. Well, we're working on this. We're trying to cut things. I can, just so that it... I mean, this should have no effect, but, you know, we'll disconnect that. We are working on the new power distribution down here, as you can see. So that'll happen, and that'll help to distribute stuff so that we can have less of an impact. But I do see what's going on here. Let me see. We've got this one coming in here. This one's... No, this one's controlling all of that. Okay. So literally, quite literally, it is... Ah, that's what it is. We've got these on both two things. We can actually separate these. Okay. We can come over here, and we can do that. There we go. That gets it down to 2,300. So that helps. We probably could have separated it here and been better off, but too late. Well, maybe we could. Let's if we do that and we just go like that, it's reconnected. And then we can just disconnect that one. There we go. Oh, now this one's overloaded. Okay, let's change that. Let's reconnect there, and we will disconnect here. There we go. That's better. You just gotta find the right balance. Okay. That way we won't waste any resources repairing stuff. Alright. So let's take a look here. Okay, so they are getting this built. They've got this one done. Let's just see. What am I missing? I am missing this. We've got to get this here connected down. That means we need this to go right here. And then we can connect that and connect that. That will allow deconstruction of this entire line. Which right now, what is this powering? Oh, it's powering this stuff. Okay, well, we don't want to interrupt that power supply, because we're using it, as you can see. How is our liquid? Okay, we're doing good. We're actually storing... We've got 2 whole things stored up. That's good. Cooling, not a problem yet. That's why this is coming in, so that we can cool the whole thing. We still have this little piece, it looks like. Is that connected or disconnected? It's not connected. We can reach it, right? Yes, we can reach it. We can go in here, right? Yes, we can. It's get that done. Just have to get this little bit here done. All right. Cool. All right, so we've got that set up so no more liquid will drop down. That is good. I do want to probably look at how I can continue exploration eventually. Know we're gonna have some diggers available. So I'm just gonna kind of do sneak peek over here. We know that the top of the map's right here, but we'll do a sneak peek there so that we can see that. Side we're fine. I still want to get over here, so we will tag this so that we can continue to go this way. And just get over into this. Okay, cool. So that way if they have nothing to do, they can do that. And we're good here. All right. Excellent. Let's check our skills. We haven't done that in a while. Haha, see? We have skills. So carrying, excavating is fine. Moppy is good. Gonna give you nothing. Okay. We can move you up. We're trying to get you to electrical engineering. So we'll do the supplying first. We're gonna give you supplying. You're good to go. Planty. Ranchy is good, except for, we'll get him carrying. Sciency is good. You gotta love our dupe names here. Smarty, who's very smart. We will get strength. And of course, we've got Story, who's already in mechatronics. You are good. We're not gonna... No, we'll give you the building just because you have the ability to do this. This will give us flexibility if we need to. All right, awesome. Okay, is this wire hooked up? It is. All right, let's go ahead and... Whoops, wrong button. Let's deconstruct this here. Let me see. How do we want to do it? We need power to come into here, but we can deconstruct that. And we can deconstruct this line. We'll deconstruct it all the way to here so we have the flexibility of putting this in. Then we can start planning this out. So we need to plan how we're going to do the lock. Now, ideally, of course, as you may be aware, first of all, can we build this already? And let's put this into place so that we have it. There we go. We're getting this built, so let's do this. Okay, very good. All right, now what we want is two things. We want a liquid lock coming into these. So we're just gonna do that for now. Now the purpose of... Oh, whoa, 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 what? Pause, get out of this menu. What happened? Diggy? Oh, he got trapped and I didn't even... I was so busy. Oh, I'm sorry, Diggy. Aw. And you didn't even discover anything of worth. Except for this, which we know is here. Oh, Diggy, I am sorry about that. That is totally my fault. I was so busy just looking at wires that I didn't react to the little pop-up. Although that was a fast pop-up of... You know, I mean, it only took like 2 seconds and hey, I'm dead already. Alright, well, put a memorial. Our first death on the colony. That is a sad loss. Well, much we can do about that. that is just unfortunate. Yeah, we need to get this all set up so that we're ready to turn this all on. On with life, you know? What can you do, right? Not much, unfortunately. Okay, we need liquid locks for these areas so that we can pump out all of this. This one necessarily doesn't have to be pumped out, so I'm not too worried about it, but the bottom has to be pumped out. So what's the easiest way to do it? Let me see. We've got these lines here that we were determining. We've got to get them set up as well. So that one has to go there. This one has to go here. I'm just going to stick this into that. And then what we'll do so that we can pump it out. So we'll do that. That is unfortunate that we lost Diggy. All because I wasn't paying attention. Well, let's see who we can get, can we? And yeah, we can get piloting. Not really interested, so what we're gonna... Because we're only taking single skill dupes, so... I guess we're gonna take a snazzier violet suit. And who's the highest stress person? Ranchi? Ranchi, guess what? You are getting a snazzy suit. There you go. Go get your suit. Let's see how Ranchi looks here in a moment. Here he comes. Alright. No? You don't like it? Oh, you gotta breathe first. Our poor base. No, you're not gonna get it? Don't you want it, Ranchi? Can we tag you? Yeah, signed, Ranchi. He's just not interested in it? I don't know where Ranchi went. He ran away. Oh, he went... No, that's Planty. Where did Ranchi go? I have no idea where Ranchi went. Ranchi has decided that he doesn't want this beautiful, beautiful, snazzier violet suit. Ranchi, I'm so disappointed. Are you gonna pick it up now? No, you're gonna wash first. Okay, because you went through here. That makes sense. And you're gonna go to bed. Okay, well, I guess if Ranchi doesn't want it, Ranchi doesn't want it. If he doesn't pick it up, we'll give it to someone else. Alright. What do we got going here? Alright, so. I guess back to what we were doing, right? So I want to put one of these here and one of these here. So this will be after I've got it mopped out. We will put power into here to run it. So for now... And then we need a separator because of... Well, the heat's not... Well, this one's going to have a lot of heat transfer. So that's like that. Actually, cancel. There's going to be a heat separator here. Which basically means that we're going to do this. No, that won't work. You know, that's not the best place to sleep. You do know that, right? Let me see. So, if we have it here and here, that means we'll have a wire going up here, but we can't put a wall here. Maybe we won't worry about it as much. I mean, we won't have to worry about heat from the top. That's not the problem. But we will have to worry about heat from the bottom. In the meantime, we do need to do this just to get this running. Yeah. We're gonna have to do that. Then we're gonna need water in here, which we need connected to this. Where's our closest water pipe? Up here. Yeah. Actually, we need to move it over one, because you know how piping works. Sometimes it doesn't go as expected. Alright. And then down here, since we'll probably never use this, but I'm just going to put in a liquid shutoff right here. So first, let's cancel this. Then let's come in, let's put a liquid shutoff. Which just basically means we can turn it off with a switch. Then we need automation, we need a switch. We'll just stick it right here. And ta-da. There. Okay. I'll take care of that. Alright, did we get this built? Yes, we did. Let's put it on a 9 so that we can get Diggy buried. I do realize we can't reach him. We will need to do this. Okay, now do we even have a digger on the colony left? We do. We have excavating. So, you know, we do have someone. So, I mean, that's good that we have someone. But that's also sad. Did we finish our research? Almost. Okay, cool. Alright, well, let's continue our efforts here with some priority building. Well, we got lots of 9s already, so... But let's just get it all done. Here we go. This one is hooked up, so we're good here. We don't really have to worry about heat separation here. This is... And this is going to be cooled anyways, because we have the cooling pipes. Those are done. We're just working on the pipes down here. Already got water to here. We're going to switch this to off. We don't want water coming in yet. So the most important thing we need is a liquid lock right here. What is this? This is brine. We're going to use it. No, we don't want to sweep it. We want to move it to here. Or move here. There we go. So we're just going to put a liquid lock right there. We only need a temporary one, so we don't have to use crude oil. The temperature in this area is not too hot. That will make sure that we can get all the gas out of here, because it's important that you get the gas out of any steam area. You don't have oxygen, carbon dioxide, all that. Where's this water coming from? Is it dripping down from somewhere else? Or oh, we have ice sitting on the floor. Ah. We have a place to put that ice? We do, right here. We already set this up? We have. We're just not picking it up. I'm just going to stick this on a 9, so if we have it, we can grab it. So let's do that. I mean, it's not that it's a terrible thing, but let's mop it up, because it can cause, you know, problems with our machines down here being able to grab the carbon. All right. Now, if we are building this out, we do have to get our rest of our pipes set up. which basically means we need to decide where we want to take our oxygen. So this one, we're going to go up. Now, we're not currently cooling this oxygen because we're going to count on cooling it in here. So I'm just going to take this line straight up to here, come across, come into the base. We're going to do it there and here. We're going to put in a vent. Did I just make that entire line? What is this? What did I make this out of? Gas pipe, sandstone. Oh. I have to cancel all of that. We made the wrong pipe. This will just collect heat. And we don't want to do that. So we gotta redo this. Shame on me. Alright, now we can do it. Boom. And boom. Alright. Our second line... Oh, well, let's put this in. There, there, there. Okay. Now our second line... is the problem. We don't need all of these yet. So maybe I'll only keep the one line active, this first one, maybe. And then, do we have switches on these? No. Let's put some switches that I can control in here so that I can turn these on and off. Do I want to do it by section? So we'll put one here, we'll put one here. I'm gonna put one here. So that's to turn that on and off. This one's gonna turn these. This one's gonna turn these. And then we'll just put one here. There. That way I can control them. Because at first, we don't need all of it. We can just do two, and then this one to put oxygen into the base, and the rest can be off. So, obviously, we'll turn on the one that we're connecting into the gas line, or the waste line, so that we can vacuum this area out before we turn on everything else. So, that would make... that makes sense. Yep. Alright, cool. So we'll do that. Alright. We have buried Diggy. So, Crypt Diggy, you can't actually read it, but anyways. We still have not picked up the sweater, so I'm gonna give it to someone else. We're gonna give it to Constructy has a warm set. We'll give it to Designy, because Ranchy doesn't seem to want it. So, yeah, we'll just give it to Designy, you know? Okay, we still haven't moved this over for our oxygen lock. It's not tremendously a disaster yet because we still have to build everything else. So they've got a lot of building to do, and they're working on it. Fortunately, we're good on all of our resources, right? Everything's running. We're still able to empty all of our toilets. We're still feeding all of our plants. Temperature range is still where it needs to be. In fact, this is getting a little warm now, which means we can stop the cooling effect here. Yeah, so we'll do this. We will take this here, and we'll just replace it because we don't need to cool that anymore. Still want the liquid coming in because right now we are dependent on this, and well, let me see. Yeah, it's still a little cold down here. It might still freeze those pipes, so we'll hold off before we do anything else. Did we finish our research? Almost. Cool. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. We just need to get the building done. All right, well, come on, dupes. Let's build this. Let's get the rest of this done so that we can turn some stuff on. That'll be exciting. How is our gas doing? So this is still good for 54 cycles. All right, I don't need to worry about that. So we're fine. I don't necessarily need to pump the salt water out. It is on this, so once it gets down, it'll be fine. We'll leave it alone. We already rummaged these. I'm just gonna tag them for demolishing. We'll get to it eventually. It's not really a priority, so. But eventually, we will demolish it. I think, is there any cables? Yeah, there's little cables here, so we'll get that done as well. Alright, cool. Alright, I think we can probably check our skills again. We're good. We're good. Good. Growy can finally get his last one, so we'll do that. Improve farming too. Excavating is good. Everybody's good, so don't need to do anything else. Hopefully we can replace Diggy soon. We are a little stressed out, and it's understandably why, because, you know, one, oxygen's still, you know, we're still struggling there, so. We need this operational. And that'll help solve getting all the carbon out of here. It's not like there's a lot of carbon, but we are not producing enough oxygen to really push it out. So that's what we need to do. Might not hurt to go ahead and just put another pump up here. See, that's also part of the problem. Look, all of this here is coming into the base. Let's fix that. That's part of our problem. It's all coming into the base. So we can solve that by putting in some doors for now, so that we can stop it from coming into the base. The carbon will go down. I'm not worried about this one down here. So we'll leave that, but we'll put these doors in place so that we're good to go. That'll stop all of this from coming in. That's probably, yeah, that's really what's not helping us, is that right there. Let's reduce this down. Eventually we can come up here with the rest of our floor and base and all of that. And we'll just get that set up. Cool. Low priority, so they won't stress out over building it right now. So that's fine. Cool. Alright, you're tuning up this. We can still come in here, right? Yes, we can. Alright, let's turn this one off. It was built. We just need to get the rest of this built. Thinking about whether or not I want to, like, prioritize build it. It's always tricky if you want to do that, right? To say, hey, let's do an emergency build, but our stress is kind of high. So, not sure. We'll think about it. For now, we will leave it as is. We've got our construction people. They will come prioritize. The problem is we're prioritizing a ton of stuff, so that doesn't help. Oh, wait. These do not need to be on a 9 anymore. In fact, let's look at our priorities. Yeah, let's okay. We've got some stuff here that we don't need to prioritize. So let's kind of change it over a little bit. Like, I mean, really, do we need that? This I can understand. This I can understand because we're doing those, but I am going to switch this one to an 8. These we no longer need prioritized. We could switch them down. Our doors we can switch down. We're not doing any locking and stuff like that, so we'll just do that. These we can switch. Yeah, we'll just go through here and clean up some priority so that we don't have to worry about that. I don't know what I'm doing there, but we'll switch it to a 5. A lot of this doesn't really matter. I mean, truly. So it's not like that I have to do this, but we're gonna do it anyways. Get some more nice blue colored priorities on the base, you know? There we go. Well, that's better. Technically, these can be knocked down to a 3 as well, just because they'll still auto-sweep no matter what. So, that's fine. Cool, well that looks a little bit better from a priority standpoint. It's not the best. Alright, we did finish our research for this. That is really good. I'm going to come down and we're going to do our automation one here next. Alright, fingers crossed for a single skilled dupe. Alright, we got a new digger. He's unconstructive. That's kind of eh. Let me see. Although this is good, and he starts with this one here. So, I mean, mouth breather. Or we could get our Dr. Rock Fan. It likes meteor showers. How nice. Well, I mean, obviously, this will give me the 200% digging speed. And we are skilled. Can't do construction, which is kind of annoying, but we can always use them as a supplier. So we're going to do this one. We're going to do Camille here, and we're going to rename you. So we lost Diggy. We have Excavatey. So we're going to do Miney. All right. You got to love our names. Okay, so you've already got these. So that's fine. I'm just going to give you this so you're a little bit faster. I know there's a debate over whether this actually speeds people up. I guess I need to go search it, right? Because I have some commenters that say, you know, that doesn't really improve speed. And yet, I did research at one point, and I thought it showed me that it does increase speed. I guess I could look really quick while you guys are watching the progress of construction. I can come over here and say, all right, so Oni, oops, do strength training. Strength training. Let's see. Well, that's strength training. I don't want strength training. All right, let's see here. Yeah. Oh, wait. I don't know. It says plus 25% tidying speed. Maybe that's where I got confused. Is I contributed that to speed of just moving around? So maybe we're right. Interesting. However, when I'm in the colony and I'm looking at my attributes, like if I come into skills, right? See, who did we just add? We added Miney. So according to this, Miney has, you see, it would be the athletic score. Still has an athletic score of 0. So, yep, comment is probably correct that this does not improve the speed outside of the base. And the only thing that improves speed is just doing work, excuse me, or putting them on a wheel. Well, darn it anyways. That's good to know. I mean, I still want to give them strength because, you know, that improves overall carrying as well as speed. I mean, because, not speed, I mean cleaning speed, but it also says it gives plus 40 carrying capacity. So, I mean, that makes sense to me. All right. What do we got going here? We seem to be going really slow on my spam. Is that because I prioritize some other things? These don't need to be knights. The actual farm tiles don't need to be knights. So let's change all of the farm tiles over. There we go. So construction-wise, switch a few things just so that we're not prioritizing, you know, things that we don't need to prioritize right now. All right, cool. All right, so I'm going to do... Okay, so I can turn this one off. I can turn this one off. Did we set up this? No, we still have to build all of this. Okay, so that's fine. Most important one is this one right here, because it's going to cool this out, but this one's the one we want to turn on first. So, I don't like doing this, but I want to get that built. Yeah. We're going to do that, and then we're going to take our brine and we're going to empty it as well. Okay. We're going to do some small, quick, little alert building. I got to watch stress, but it's at 38%. It went down. So we're just going to come over here and whiz through this. Okay, we got that built. Just need the power line. As soon as we have the power line, we'll be good. They have to go get the lead. That's the primary problem, is that they're coming down to try to go get lead. Where are we getting the lead from? Oh, over here. Okay, cool. All right, it's all right. Almost. Almost. One more. One more piece of lead. There we go. All right, cool. And we've got our water lock in place. Awesome. Why did you stop? Pipe blocked. Oh. We haven't built our pipe. Okay. So, let's go ahead and do another quick little alert right through there. Steam turbine we don't have to have on a 9, so we'll switch that. But let's do the pipe build really quick. Let me see, so that's... the rest of it's already hooked up. 'Cause this is probably the most important thing, is getting this vacuumed out and then getting this vacuumed out. I'm not going to turn on the spam yet until I'm ready to turn these on. So, you know, there's a little bit of work here that has to be done. I'll watch the stress. If it goes above 50, I won't do these emergency builds. Realize that they can't get over there because of the floor here. Okay, we're building it anyways. Okay, at least this is, you know, besides doing just the pipes, they're coming in here and getting everything else done. I feel sorry for them, though. Their breathing is not the best right now. They are not the fastest in getting everything built out. Our constructors. We ever put in our proper priorities for our new people? We got Miney. So we'll do that. We'll probably set that up better. Those things, that might be what's slowing us down in some cases, but... Alright, so we've got this built. We will start vacuuming out this area. So that is good. Did we put in... I was gonna put in a thing up here. I thought I did it, but I guess I didn't. Yeah, I was gonna put in that so that we could pump extra carbon out of there. We got our doors built. In fact, we can come over and change them to a 3. Going just so that they don't stand out. Oh, we got one more door to build here, and we need to close this one. So let's put this one on auto. Cool. Alright, well, this is pumping out so that we can get a vacuum in here. We've got some people that looks like they need the medical bed for some reason. Moppy, go ahead. Let's get that done, Moppy. Go relax a little bit. Okay, we got our last floor piece done. Excellent. Since I'm not going to be mopping this area out, I'm just going to be putting in my block right here. I mean, what I mean by that is I'm not going to be pulling the gases out of here. There's no need to. I'm not going to try to fill it with hydrogen. For one, we don't have the hydrogen yet. We will soon, but we don't have it yet. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and do another emergency build. Otherwise, it seems like we're just going to take forever to get some of this done, so we're going to do that. This. And we're going to get these built and this built. I mean, there's hardly anything in here that needs to be finished, right? So we're going to finish all of this. If we finish this one here, we can close this up. Let me see, is there anything else to pick up in here? We'll get those 2 items and that pulled out. These won't turn on yet because we haven't hooked up the power. We're fine. But this means that we'll be done and we can seal the top. This will give us our access to water in here once we have the gas mopped out. It's almost a vacuum already. We're down to the micrograms. So that's good. Alright, so we've got this. We should have water up to it. Yeah, so here, as soon as this is all mopped out, we can actually throw some water in here. And of course, we have our steel. Alright, so this one is completely built. There is nothing in there. So we can actually build that. So we're going to do that, and we're going to put in our extra tile there. We're going to seal up the top. The bottom is all done. There's a couple items we have to pick up. So we'll pick those up. Top is done. Okay, let's turn that off. The one thing that we didn't do is connect water. Yeah, we haven't connected the water, which is right here. So all we have to do is connect water, and this will turn on. But I want to get the cooling loop running first. So we need to put liquid into the loop. All right, so let's look at our loops. Which one do we want the liquid into? We need the liquid into this loop here, because this loop here is just cooling this area for now. All right, so let's go ahead and charge the loop. We can do that right here by doing that. All right, and then of course we will deconstruct it here in a moment, as soon as it's full. Got to be careful because it is a little cold down here. We don't want this liquid's partially warm, so that's okay, but we don't want to accidentally. Now it's not going to run through this yet. It'll just bypass it because that is turned off, so that's fine. Okay, almost got the loop ready. Okay, we just got to fill all the little gaps. So that'll take a moment to do. But we'll let it go here. In the meantime, while it is doing that, let's do our priority. Hey, let's just get those two done and this one done as well. There we go. Actually, we don't need that one. There we go. Because we're going to cut it. All right, let me see. We still got a couple little gaps in here. So I can't shut it off yet. We're starting to build up the backup, though. Okay, ready, set. We still got a couple little gaps, so I want to get rid of those gaps. We do see we got these little gaps right here. One right here. One up here. I mean, there can be a little bit. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and cut it. There we go. We're good. We got our cycle. Now this one is not done yet. We don't have the pipes done yet, so we can't do that. Okay, so this is sealed off. This, we still have some micrograms of carbon dioxide. I'm gonna push it out a little bit just by adding some liquid. There we go. Pump is still not in gas vacuum. 6 micrograms. You know what? We're good. Let's deconstruct. That's fine. It's the power cable that we want to deconstruct. That's right. So let's deconstruct this line here and that. Okay. This is going to go like this. This is going to go like that. That we can hook up. So as soon as we get those done. Okay, let's get this done and let's do our last little priority build here and then we will seal this as well. Alright, just come in and pick up these little items right here. We just got a couple of them. That one too, so that we don't accidentally kick it out. This is gonna work. Our stress is going down. Our SPOM is almost ready to activate and turn on. There we go. We've got the middle picked up. Let's go ahead and put in our joint plate. There we go. So this is gonna lock everything. So we can't come in here anymore. Okay, let's go ahead and get that taken care of as well. Here we go. I mean, it put a little bit of the salt in here, but that's okay. Alright, and then they'll get that. Alright. So this one's active now and generating heat, so we will throw in a little extra water. How much do we got in here? And we want to get this up to, I think, 50 kilograms per tile. And then that should be enough. And that's going to create our steam lock. Now we will leak some heat out right here through this joint plate. So we'll have to watch that, but I think we'll be good. Alright, we're going to turn that off for now. There we go. Alright, so this should be cooling down. Oh, I see a problem. Okay. Yep. We messed up. We messed up. We did not put our thermo sensor into here. I know someone said we don't have to do this out of steel. It'll probably never melt, but you know what? Safety is always something important. I don't know how I missed not setting up the automation in here. At least we have the liquid lock. We don't have to worry about anything. We can come do that. So as soon as the sleep cycle is over, we will get back in there and do that. In the meantime, blueprints. I'm not going to take the other digger here. We'll just grab the nutrient bars. We'll wait for someone better to come along. Alright. But since we have cooling going through this, I mean, obviously it's not super cold. I am going to go ahead and connect up our pipe. There we go. Start sending water over here, and we're going to turn this one on. We'll start vacuuming this out. Now that's going to also generate the oxygen, which is fine. So we're going to suck out a little bit of oxygen, but we will get everything else out of here too. So that is okay. Alright, now that it is day, we will quickly build these. I will get a drink. There we go. And then we'll seal this back up. Since we kind of messed that up. Pipe blocked. Oh, yeah, we've got a lot of gas coming into this one pipe, but that's okay. We'll keep it going. It's all right. Okay, so you guys are getting this done. Very good. Okay, we can set this one so if temperature is below, or temperature goes above 20, turn on. Same thing here. Okay, we got one more. There we go. Now let's put our plate back in and our tile back in so that we can get this set back up. Cool. Meanwhile, this is nice and cool, so we are good to get this going and turn it all on and everything. No liquid output. What did we miss here? Oh, we didn't put this up. Oh my goodness, how do we... Sometimes I wonder. It does mean I need to deconstruct this and deconstruct this so that we can come back in there. Which is fine. That's not an issue. Well, I've missed some important things along here, didn't I? To get some of this set up correctly. but that is okay. All right, once that is done, we will finally be able to get oxygen coming into the base and stuff. So I also need to get this part done so that we could start pumping out. This is our biggest priority right now, is we've got to get all of this set up. All right, so this is good to go. Okay. So the liquid's going to travel through. As you can see, right now it's at 23 and then it jumps down to 9. That's going to be the standard once it gets going, is it'll be around 9 or so. So it's always cooling our oxygen up here. And our turbines. So we're good. Alright, so we've got that. Let's get our last little piece here done so that we're picked up. And then let's work on our construction priorities throughout the base. Okay, so this one. And we can finally start working on this stuff to do our power distribution. So we will get that taken care of. This is the only other alert that I need to get. So they're building that. Okay, cool. Looks like we've got the wiring and everything done throughout the base. So here, as soon as this stuff is done, we'll be able to, you know, disconnect some of these wires and whatnot. We can still come in here to the top, because we forgot, totally forgot, that we need to deconstruct that as well. We got that done. So these are hooked up. Now we can get them connected again so that we seal that. And then these guys are going to run in here. It's okay if gases come in. It's fine. We'll just get all of this done so that they can mop it all up. Research is complete. That means we can do something new. Let's come up here. Oxalite, molecular forge. Never used a molecular forge yet, but we will. I'm just looking to see what could be useful next. Basically anything. So I'll do this one next. Alright, cool. Okay, so still got a lot of gas in here. Well, actually not a lot. It's down to the grams. I'm surprised that these aren't running. We don't have something blocking them, do we? No, we don't. Okay. So let's prioritize this and this. Let's get it done. I realize we can't reach this in here to deconstruct or to get those pipes done. So let's do that. And then we just need to get this stuff done. Alright. Cool. Alright, so that is done. Let's sweep this up. It is locked, but let's make sure meaning it's behind a liquid lock, but let's get this stuff swept up, especially in the bottom one, so we can seal this door. Okay, so we got power there. This is nice and cool. It's going to take a while before this ever gets hot enough. Alright. Cool. Let's do a priority build here. We'll get that one done. And then let's get these done as well. And this one too, which we haven't done. It's been sitting there forever. That's not needed yet. We're good on liquid water, so we're fine there. This is fine. This is still running, of course. We're still coming over here to grab items. I'm gonna tag that. We'll be able to finally start working on other things, expanding the colony and improving stuff once we get the oxygen taken care of. But that is the problem in our base right now. Yikes. It's getting worse despite these running full time. We're not pulling the carbon out of here. There's not a lot of carbon. We're just not pulling it out because we don't have the oxygen coming in to drive it. Oh, that door is the wrong door. That won't help us. That needs to be a solid door. Okay, let's get that door built too. It needs to be solid so we don't let gas come in. Because we are building up a lot up here. I am going to take advice. As soon as we're ready, we are going to make it to where there is a path up to space for all of the gas to escape and stuff. So we will do that. Alright. Cool, so we can start disconnecting things. Alright, so we can disconnect this one. Very good. That is all on one line there. This one here is good. We can disconnect that. For now, we've got spare power here if we need it. So that is good. This one comes up to here. It's coming off of this as well. So we can... So for right now, I'll just do that. There we go. I don't want these coming off of, you know, extra lines and stuff. This is going up both sides, so eventually we can probably tie that in and separate stuff out. Alright, cool. Where's our alerts? Oh, it's this one? We can reach this, right? Oh no, it's an unreachable build. Okay. Oh, we can fix that really quick so that this is automated. Alright, well now that all of that is done, the only thing we need to do is get the gas out of here so that we can get these things running. Now, part of the problem is that none of this hooks up to anything. Except for, well, this one does. It hooks into the base, which is not necessarily good, but I'm going to turn this on. There we go. It's going to put the carbon dioxide into the base, but it'll also start getting the oxygen going so that we're good. We just won't run the center. Now, while that is happening, we finally have to come over here and do these builds. Because if we don't, we won't be able to use the gases. The spawn will back up, and we'll put hydrogen into the base. So, this is our next priority. Go. We're gonna... Our stress is sort of high, so I need to watch it. Cleanie is a little stressed out. We need to get the oxygen under control. So I need to go as quickly as I can to get the spawn fully activated with oxygen going into the base. Now we're starting to get a couple little pieces. We are pulling carbon out, but as long as this is also going into the line, that's going to slow that whole process. Okay, you guys are getting all of this built. Go, go, go. We get the liquid piping so we can do the cooling as well. Watching the stress going up for Cleanie. Whatever Cleanie. Do we have a stress schedule set up? No, but we have a snore time. Alright, add new schedule. Okay. bedtime, bath. We'll do a little bit of work. A little bit of work. Okay, so if we have to, we can put Cleanie over there. Good. We almost got this hooked up. Just have a little bit more to go, and then we can good. So I will put Cleanie. Stress schedule's not going to help him. I realize that. Simply because there's no oxygen in the base. Let's just hope he's not destructive. He is a binge eater. Well, not the best, but okay. They're coming in here to breathe, which is okay. It doesn't let any gas through, but it doesn't help us either. Okay, we are getting a little bit of gas up here. That's good. Getting the pipe done. We're going to need to charge up the pipe as soon as it's done. Oh, we're at 100%. I know, it's terrible. Why are we doing this? Look at the oxygen starting to go into the base, though. Okay, so that'll make a big difference. What's going on up here? We probably need to do a little bit of digging right there. Yeah. Yep. Let's do a little dig here. And then I'm going to start digging some of this out as well. Make more room. So we'll set that up. It's going to drop down a lot of liquid carbon dioxide, but that's not going to hurt anything. It'll freeze by the time it gets down there, probably. Okay, we're getting there. I'm watching it. Oh, we've got some others going up. This is kind of dangerous doing this. But I kind of have no choice. We've got to get the oxygen taken care of, which means we got to get this set up so that we can collect our hydrogen once it gets down to this level. Who's scalding? Where are they scalding? They're scalding over here on iron? Oh, I see. Okay, well, let's watch that. That's going to be a problem. Buildy, go. What do we got? I'm not going to take anybody yet. I'm not going to take the shovel eggs. We're just going to take that. Okay, cool. Alright, so we have this. We can store a little bit once we want to turn this on. We can actually get some hydrogen. Still don't got our pipe done. Cleanie has de-stressed himself through his eating. I am going to go ahead and chop these down to a 9. Because we're starting to get to the point where they're not going to go eat. So we're going to change that. I've got enough. I've got this where I can now put gas in once the level of the gas is right. Got gas in there. Yeah, we still got a lot of carbon we got to get out. So our biggest priority has to be up here and digging this out. They can reach all of it. Where is Miney? Miney, you need to concentrate. And then Excavaty needs to concentrate. But they don't seem too inclined at the moment. Probably because there's no oxygen up there and it's hard to get. But here's our problem. There's no oxygen in the base either, except for right here. So, you know, we need to desperately get that taken care of. Otherwise, look, this is just, it's blocked. We're completely blocked. This is almost set up. So that's good. Yay, we're stress vomiting. As long as we don't come in here, right? I'm gonna, just so that we don't, I'm just gonna do that for the moment. I don't want them to come in here and stress vomit and cause a problem, right? That would be very bad. I can handle stress vomiting in other areas, but... Okay, looks like we've got the gas flowing again. Excellent. Let's go ahead and continue digging out up here so that we can get even more flow. Because otherwise this keeps going. Hey, we have the high pressure vent though. Let's build this. High pressure vent it is. There, that'll help solve that. Let's take the plastic up there, get it going. Oh, yummy. Stress vomiting. That's okay, because look. Whoops. We are now pumping stuff through. We can finally turn this on. And I need to get the rest of this built. And that one. And those two. Should have fairly clean. Nope, it's not clean yet. We're gonna have a few breakage things, but that's okay. But I need to start pulling it out. This is all oxygen. All right, let's get this into play. I'm just gonna do it here. Okay. Then I'm gonna cut pipe. There we go. That'll help pull carbon dioxide out faster. And once this is built, we can put oxygen in. Excellent. This is going. So we're filling this and keeping this up. We've got oxygen going in. Tempted to turn this one off, but I'll hold it for now. Well, I would rather handle banshee whaling. We just got 2 pipes to build. Alright. Yeah, we made a mess of our colony if you're just joining. But we've got oxygen coming in. Problem is that we've got too much carbon dioxide, so it's hard for these to go out. I am going to put these on a 1. Not going to use them anymore. We're going to rely on this. And then what we're going to do is start putting in the new pipes. So we're not going to build emergency piping. But we are going to start planning on getting more oxygen in here. Boom. Boom. And then I put this one high pressure for now just to get a little high pressure. We're going to have to be careful because otherwise it'll be too high pressure and these things will stop growing. But I want to force some oxygen into the base to get rid of the carbon dioxide. So this one here, I'm going to deconstruct. Okay, so this is getting nice and clean. Except we're still grabbing oxygen up here, so we're not quite where we need to be to do this right. But we got all the carbon out, so that is good. I'm gonna go ahead and for this last one, I'm just gonna stick it down here. Yeah, I'm gonna do this. Cool. I will have to watch this. I do not want this to go over pressure in here. But I need to get oxygen into the base. So you can see we're starting to lock the oxygen. So that's good. And I need to push the carbon dioxide out of the base. I also need to watch this. We're going to get a lot of damage over here, unfortunately. Because with all of these running, I will turn this one off for the moment. Because otherwise, we're going to be constantly repairing these things, which is kind of annoying. Because we don't have any filter up here. They don't seem to be taking damage, but you know they are. Cooling, I'm not too worried about the second loop yet, but eventually we need to get that finished too. I know that it's on a 9, they just got to finish those little pieces. Yeah, I might... I mean, it doesn't seem like these are taking damage, but I might switch that out. We are out of lumber? Really? Oh, we're putting all the lumber over here? Is it not distributing properly? No, it is. It is distributing. Okay, we're just not keeping up with our lumber demands. Alright, well that's something that we'll have to watch for. Oh, I see part of the reason. Alright, well we can start working on some of this other stuff then, while our stress starts to recover. Yeah, we need to recover our stress levels. So let's do that. That. Set up our power lines. Alright. How's it looking? This is good, this is good. I mean, these haven't taken damage, amazingly. What's our bat? We want this one running as a priority. Oh, I see. I haven't set this up yet. There we go. That means these will run all the time? And these should run less? Right? Did I set this up? Let me see. This one's at 85.25. I always forget which direction. This one's at 80.20, which is less. So I want this one at 90. See, 20, 25, 30. All right, there. Now this should run all the time. Wrong element damaged. All right, so I am gonna go ahead and put in a filter over here. We need to turn. Whoops, where did it go? We need to turn this stuff back on. That's active. This is active. What's going on here? We just need a dupe to come run the machine. Okay. That's what it is. They just have to come run the machine. Oh, we can't get over there. That's why it froze. Look. There. Oh, we can fix that. That's why they can't get over there. All right, let's check our oxygen. All right, it is getting better. We can now sleep in peace. Poor guys. They can sleep in peace, they can de-stress in peace, they can recreate in peace. um, this one is pulling out mostly the wrong gases. So we're going to do that. This one, I got to be careful here. We don't want... I'm going to have to shut this off here in a moment. So we need to get this line fixed. As soon as this line is fixed, we'll take this out. So we're almost there. Okay. We're still working on this. These are going to have continuous damage, so we need to put in a filter. So I am just going to stick a filter right here, where we're going to go in, and then we will go out, and then we will just stick one of these over here. The problem is I need to be able to build one of these. And we are short on our plastic, so that's where I just need this to run. Okay. So let's see if we can get a little bit of plastic going. Wait a minute, there's 1,000... Never mind, we don't need to do that. We just need to dig this out so they can reach the plastic. There we go. Alright, cool. So we'll get that. And then we can just kind of pause on stuff and let them recover. That's our next goal, is to let them recover, mop up the icky stuff, you know, wherever it may be. Let me look, is there any other ickies? There is over here and over here that they have to walk through. So, you know, we can start setting all of that up so that we don't have to... Oh, we don't want to mop those up. That just needs to be switched out. Alright. We should be able to build this now. Cool. We need power over there, though. How are we going to do that? That's a long ways to put a wire. I mean, we have the capability. That's not the problem, but... There we go. Okay, so we'll do that. We're gonna have to get that built. Obviously, we're gonna have to come repair these, because we're pulling out a little less oxygen, but we're still pulling stuff out. Did this one get built? This one got built. So we can turn that on. That'll help. That'll balance it to where we no longer have the oxygen up here. That'll completely balance it. It's gonna put that down here. We almost have this ready. We are going to recover. And then it's just a matter of cleaning up and just relaxing a little bit. Letting them relax, so that we can de-stress, all of that good stuff. Oh, speaking of, did we put any... No, we didn't. Okay, cool. Story. I'm gonna drop these down to a 7 as well. So that there's a little bit less action over there. Let's get this set up. This is going to be hydrogen gas. Okay, it's still flowing because we don't have the pipes built, so that's fine. What do we got? Alright, we can take a doctor. I mean, technically we don't need a doctor. But we can also get interior decorating out of it. Destructive. I don't like that. This would be better. And we can get another fungal spore. I'm gonna hold off. Yep. We're gonna hold off. Okay, we just need these built, guys. Don't want to Okay, you are building it. So, okay, I was going to say, I don't want to alarm them because our stress is high. We need to work on getting our stress down, but I need to get this done so we don't overpressurize our base. I mean, we're a long ways from overpressurizing it to cause a problem for the plants and stuff, but we still need to get it down. That also means, speaking of, is I need to get a new gas pump set up. So we're going to do it down here at the bottom of the base. Pull out this carbon dioxide. In fact, I'm going to do it. We're going to do it right here. Let me see, which line can I use? I can use this, so we can just come over here. No, I can't go through there, but I can come down through here. And then through here. Temporary pipe, but... Okay, so this is set up. We're overpressured. I'm going to deconstruct this. This is part of the problem. Look, we're not exhausting the gases. So I do need to think about that as well. Which basically means we need to let the gas out into the base area so that we can start, you know, putting out oxygen in other areas. Like down here, we're putting in oxygen at the bottom of the base so that, you know, they have oxygen to breathe, stuff like that. So we will start that up. So let me see. So this one's just going to the bottom of the base. That's fine. This one's going to come over here. It's going to do these. We probably want to, like, put it outside the base as well, which means we'll need to start thinking about our wall, where we want to go with that. Because otherwise we'll have a problem up here where we always have this oxygen coming in. So we need to think about that. We're going to do that. We need power to this. There we go. Alright, and then I'm going to try to just let our dupes relax a little bit. Got some plants we can find. What's our temperature over here? 15 degrees. So we can actually start planting some planties in a couple places, it looks like. I mean, it's still cold in a lot of places, but we'll be able to start bringing up our decor. The decor's not bad in the base, you know, where they're working and everything. So we're fine. We've got our overall bonuses, morale bonus +3, so we're good there. Morale bonus +1 for these areas, so we're good there. This one doesn't have a morale bonus, it's just a work area. Same thing with this one. So it's just a matter of just the plants and stuff like that that turn it green. This is going to be our second science room. We do have the ability to put in geotuners now, I forgot. So we can do this. So let's get our geotuners built. Very good. Probably don't need to build them on a 9. I would need a light bulb in here. We're working over here, but I can't put a light bulb there, so I'll just put a light bulb right there. Because the room requires a light bulb. There we go. Alright, we'll do that. Okay, so someone else is stress vomiting. That's always exciting. I am going to get this construction done. And then we're going to power through this construction. We're going to do a little bit more just to get that done. Oxygen-wise, look at this. Getting better, getting better. That is awesome. We do need to get the flow of our pipes going, though. See how this one's stuck? Which means we also need to get that done. That'll keep that going and put oxygen out here where they're working. This will help get the rest of this carbon dioxide out of here, out of the bottom of the base. So eventually we can set these up to where they are self-sufficient because temperature will not allow them to freeze. Right now they're still a little bit cold. I'm going to be able to take these here out soon, though. That'll help. And get the polluted oxygen cleaned up. So, yep, we're going to work on these. We got to go get a bunch of stuff. We almost got this pipe done, so we can set that up. What do we got down here? Somehow we got natural gas in here? How in the world did natural gas get in here? I don't know, but we need some more water. Well, that's not quite good. There's a little bit of steam, but there's also a tad bit of natural gas. I mean, it is not much, but it is a tad bit. Not sure how that happened. Okay, stop there. It's not hotting up the steam yet. We still got to heat that up. It'll help once I have these done. Alright, so this is ready. We can deconstruct that pipe. So we need to really get this power line taken care of. More stress! Yay! We love more stress. Then we're going to have to catch up on food. Scalding! Who's scalding? Oh, are you building with some hot materials because of the pipe? Yeah, that's what it is. You're building with hot materials because of the pipe. But that's okay. Look at that. Our cooling pipe is connected. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and get this charged up. There we go. We're going to start charging that line. Excellent. We just have a little bit of power cable here to do. This one is now running to pull the carbon dioxide. Oh, no, it's not. We still got to get this done. I see that they're working on it, but they're not working on it. Okay, they are working on it, but we're just going to make sure they get it done. I know, we're still creating a lot of stress. It's all for a good cause. We also have an issue up here, where just in general, we need to fix these machines, mainly because we messed up because of this. We just got a little bit of power wire. They just have to go so far to get the lead. I mean, technically it's not that far, it's just right here, but they've got to go clear around to go to get the lead, and it's a struggle. You're stress vomiting on top of the oxygen supply. That is always wonderful. Still got 1,000 kilograms of that, so that's okay. Just got a couple there to do. The carbon sequestering is active. That is good. This one can run full time. That is good. This second one still has a problem. I could... I think I can do that without having to come over here. And just start pumping some oxygen out. Okay, we're almost done. Come on, we gotta get this last little build done. Oh, there's just one more. Come on, do it. And then I promise, no more emergency builds. There we go. Okay, this will ensure that these machines don't break anymore. Unless we overpressure over here, which is a very high possibility. So we probably also want to start digging out some of this, probably. Probably be a good idea. We gotta get all these repaired too. So, okay, so you're gonna come repair those. All right, excellent. These won't break anymore. All right, so no more stress, or no more emergency building, I promise. We've got the top of the base is in complete oxygen. We are pushing it down. We're not gonna overpressure because we have standard vents. What we do need to do is clean up the vomit. Delicious, wonderful stuff. Not really, but you know, gotta get it cleaned up inside the base so that it is no longer an issue. As far as cooking, we can cook everything. We just need our cook to cook, and he's cooking. He's also delivering, so it's kind of taking him a while. We'll get automation set up here shortly. But for the time being, we need to do that. Speaking of the building, operating, you're doing that. Who else were we setting up on? You're our electrical engineer, right? So I'm gonna switch you to that. And then we'll check our skills because I haven't done that in a while. You're good. You are technically good. You're fine. You are now fine. You're fine. You are good. We don't want to give anything else. You're the one that we're working towards the mechatronics. So we'll do this. That'll give you at least that. We need one more so that 2 more points so we can get the construction there. So changing operatee does not help us. Moppy is good. Designy. Go ahead and do carrying. We don't need to do the design work yet. The rest of everybody is fine. So Cleanie's our other guy. Excuse me, sorry. Yeah, so I need to switch Cleanie for a little bit. Let's come back up. To do construction so that we can get the rail system, and that means operatee. Technically, you can still do the power generation. Alright, excellent. Alright, we just need to get these done. Get these repairs done. He's delivered all of it, but nobody's come over to repair. Excellent. And then we just need to get the stress down. Alright. Cool. Well, stress will go down simply from the fact that we're getting the oxygen level lower and lower and lower and lower in the base. Meaning it's going down lower. It would help a little bit. See, we're pulling a little bit of, yeah, the bad gases out. Which basically means we need this here done. I don't want to emergency it, but we're going to have to do something. And this is backed up because these are broken. And alright, I have to. We got to get these fixed. Fix these guys. If we don't fix these repairs, we're going to have a mess of our oxygen in the base. No, you're going to run away. They're still having a hard time breathing, even though there's oxygen sitting right here. They can't quite reach it, but there'll be more oxygen if we can get this running. Okay, so this one's running. I'm going to knock it down to a 3. We're going to have a few gases coming through here still. We've got a little bit in the pipe, but we can handle that. Okay, you're dropped down. These are still broken. Come on. I know, but unless you get these two done, guys, I can't do anything for you, right? We are just sadly in a bind right now to where we've got to do this stuff or we're in trouble. Oh, I completely forgot about our pipe. Darn it. I've overcharged the pipe. Now we have that to figure out. I also need to get some people on the bed. We'll get Cleany over there on the bed. Okay, so this one we can drop down. Alright, we just got this one. Come on, you can do it, Branchy. Nope, still broke. Gotta breathe. My goodness. This is a true struggle when you got everybody stressed out and, you know, they're having issues, right? It is a absolute true struggle. All right, we've got this fixed though. All right, are you gonna be the one? Nope, still can't do it. Oh my goodness, this is great. How about you? Are you gonna be the one? There's no progress bar, so I don't know how much further they have to go to get it fixed, but it sure is taking them a while. Nope, you're not either. Okay, if we get someone with constructing skills over here, like you, even if you are stressed out. Nope, still not. Man, how hard is it to repair this thing? Come on, it's got to be repaired by now, right? No? What in the world? It can't be that hard to repair this. Are they just all that ineffective right now because they're stressed out? I think that's what it is. Still not? Oh my freaking goodness. This can't be that difficult to repair. There! Okay. All taken care of. Everything, you're gonna repair this one, that's fine. Put these back down to a 6. None of them are broke. They won't break anymore. They've got the proper gas. We've got the overflow for this one. This one's coming down here. This middle one doesn't have any overflow. Yeah, it does. It's this one. Okay, so we're fine. So we've got overflow on all of them. And we are pumping out carbon dioxide as well. And we're actually pumping out gas or oxygen too. So, but that's okay. All right, good. Now we just need to de-stress. Mainly, we need to get things cleaned up in the base, which they are doing. They are getting it mopped up. That will help to calm them down. I'm going to come over here. We're going to look. I'm not going to take anyone else. Okay, we're just going to kind of settle down. We'll let them build stuff. I don't think we have a couple high priorities on building. Not much though. Yeah, there's not much from a priority of building. We're gonna get power here, that's fine. We will get these going, so like the natural gas geyser's the most important. The second one would be our cool steam vent. The third one would be our saltwater geyser. We haven't researched any of the rest yet. So we will hold off on the fourth one here, but we've got them set up and planned. Cool. Meanwhile, it's just the balance of the oxygen. So, and this, so that the SPOM is working perfectly and not putting out oxygen over here. That we are constantly generating up here. These are a little damaged. Eventually we'll get those repaired, but I'm not going to worry about it right now. We'll work on this automation, which I see they are building, so I'm just going to let them do it. We've got this cleaned up. We're doing the last bit of mopping, so that'll clean that up. I won't put it on a high priority. I'll put it on a 7. But we will start mopping up these areas as well, so that when they come over here, they don't have to walk through any of that. That'll help. I also want to mop up this, and in fact, I'm going to do higher priority on that because we need that to happen. In fact, I can start digging out as well. So we're actually going to come through, and we're just going to start digging out a little bit more, so that, one, there's room for the gases to expand, and we're collecting materials, things like that. We're just going to start digging out more of the base, is what we're going to do. We don't want to do that one yet, because we got to get that first. Okay. We can do that. We will do that. And then we will start working on some other areas as well. Realize we can't reach any of this, so let's plan this as well. This is the bottom of our base. So we will just, every 3... so that we can do the bottom tile. And as they have time, they can come do this. It's not prioritized or anything, so they'll be able to do that. Okay, cool. And then at the top of the base, we can continue over here as well. So we will start digging out more of this to get it done. I'm tempted to open this up, but I don't need the water right now. So we're going to leave that. I will dig a little bit underneath. We will come do this little part here and dig that out and that. Yeah, so we're just going to do some digging throughout areas of the base, or areas of the map, I should say. I think that'll be the smart thing to do. We need to continue digging up here so that our oxygen continues to flow out. But we will just continue our up. We've got some repairs here, which means some of our, because we're pumping out oxygen as well. So I will put them on a 7 so we can keep them up. Eventually that'll change. We can deconstruct all of that. We don't need that. We got this built, so we can set these up. Those will work now and start collecting that. That is good. It'll start pulling out the lumber and cleaning up that. Gas-wise, we don't have much carbon. Sorry about that. I'm going to go ahead and pull this one off. And we'll just let this push it down as we recycle it. So that'll take care of that. This is set up on polluted water, right? Yes, it is. Okay, good. We did get this so that this can go out. I'm going to do a little bit of added digging here, just so that we can drop things. In fact, long term we need a ladder over here, so I will set that up as well. So that we can get over there. To get to this, if ever needed. What's our temperature inside here? We are just about ready. These things should be starting to... But it's natural gas, it's not steam. I don't know how that natural gas got in here, but it's causing issues. We need to... Once our cycle is saved. Are you still puking? Well, at least you're puking into the tank. Alright, so these are running a little bit, but we need our other one running. The problem with it is I overloaded it, which is a pain in the butt because it means I have to come over here and deconstruct some pipes and stuff to get it going. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take this bridge, I'm going to deconstruct it, and I'm going to deconstruct this bridge here, and then I'm going to reconstruct them. Yeah, that should help get this one active. Ooh, 40 kilograms of steel. How'd that get in there? Where did that come from? 40 kilograms? I mean, it's not a tremendous amount, but I would sure like to get that 40 kilograms out of there. That sure would be nice. All right, well, they deconstructed the pipes. Let's get them rebuilt. This one like that. This one like that. Hopefully that'll be enough to allow this to start running. That'll get this one running, which is a power draw, but if it means we can get the temperature right and drive the steam turbines, then that'll help. So, okay, we've got the one. Did it work? It did not. All right, well, we know what the solution is. The true solution is we just put one of these in, so that we can control it. The question is where can I stick it? I can stick it right here. Yep. So we're just gonna stick it right here, and then we'll detach the pipe right there. That'll work. All right, so we'll let you guys do that so that it's taken care of. Now let's take a look at our power lines. Everything should be good. We're not over on anything, right? Yeah, we're not over on anything. We've got these powered up, so this is working. We probably can do some... No, we're still working on the research. Okay, that's fine. Excellent. Waiting delivery of uranium. Ah. Well, let's pick that up so that we can do that. Do we have some eggs to help out with our food? Do 2 of those. Do the sage forever if we happen to have any. Doesn't look like we have any others. All right. So, I mean, we've got lots of stuff growing and stuff. We've actually got mushrooms rotting. So let's continue to work on automation. Just put it on a 7. We want to get our stress down. So we'll automate these areas next. The rest of our farm. We might as well, right? Whoops, what did I click? Clicked a button. Oh, I see what I clicked. Alright. Alright, so this is all gonna be food production. I'm gonna send it over to the kitchen, automatically harvest. Well, sort of automatically harvest. It's not true automation on the harvesting. Oops. But it is a little bit. Alright, so these can all come together. And we can go straight to the kitchen. There we go. That'll help, because right now you can see that he's coming over here, Cookie is. He's picking up stuff and taking it back. So if we can change that, then that just makes it better so that, you know, we're good to go. And we have less work to do overall. So that's fine. So we'll work on that. They're already building it. So excellent. Doing good here. How's our oxygen looking? Is it looking better? It is. Wow, look at that. Still got some carbon layers to pull out, but we will get there. I can also take this stuff out now. I can't see that we're going to need this line in here in the future, so we can clean it up and get that going. Now, I can... What's the temperature of this? This is 26. I don't want to... I mean, naturally, we should always have a carbon layer here, so we should be fine the way we built this. So I don't think I'll ever use these, but it's there in case we need it. Alright, how are we doing over here? Did we get our loop built? We did. We just gotta disconnect that so it's smooth. There we go. Cool. And then we have 99 kilograms of steam. We can increase that. So we'll add in a little bit more water. That'll help keep this little natural gas piece balanced as well. Okay, there we go. Now all we have to do is get the temperature up to an average of, 190 or so, and then these would run perfectly. Unfortunately, it'll probably never happen yet, just because from a cooling perspective, I mean, yeah, we're going to be cooling all of this, but we don't need to cool much on the map yet, so we're fine. Now, I could cool this up here at some point. That could be something. Meanwhile, it looks like I can dig out or continue digging out stuff on the map. So we will. I'm just going to continue digging out material. Dig that as well. This stuff eventually I can demolish. If they have nothing else to do, they can come do it, but otherwise. Alright. I don't want to dig this further until we do that, or dig that part out. So I'll hold off, but I can dig up from the bottom through here and just get that done. That's easy enough to do. That'll at least give them continued items to dig out and work on. So we can do that as well. Over here it looks like we're good, so let's dig this out as well. And we'll dig this piece out and that. Cool. Up here, I could dig out more as well. Eventually, we want to get this tamed. Let's see what this is. Yeah, let's see what this is. So I will just dig up right here. Eventually, we're going to want a ladder up here anyways. Let's just take it all the way up. Because we'll come in here and we'll do that for the top. But I can dig into here. Obviously, we don't want to uncover the whole thing. But we can do a quick little peekaboo into the middle. In fact, change it up a little bit so we don't get that one. There we go. That'll allow us to see what that is and understand what it is. Meantime, we got a little bit more we can dig out here so that we can get through there as well. Alright, cool. And I always like just to tag these things so that as I start getting into new areas and stuff, I can just get rid of stuff. Alright, cool. Well, let's see what our dupe is. Abracadabra. I can get digging, athletics. Grab some food. I'm gonna take the food. Yeah, we're struggling with food right now, not because we're not growing it. We're actually growing a lot of it. It's just, and a lot of it's just sitting on the ground. Rations, rations, rations. We're not cooking fast enough. So that's probably something we can start doing to automate all of this and make it better, right? Speaking of power lines, we'll need to hook up power to all of this stuff and then reassess the main lines to make sure I don't go over, but let's get that hooked up. Cool. Now that this is automated, it seems like this is keeping up and we're still storing a lot of liquid here. So that's good. Everything seems to be flowing smoothly now. Now all we have to do is continue to get our stress down to a level that is acceptable. And of course continue to push oxygen in through the base, which we are doing. What in the world happened here? Oh, a bunch of ice melted. Oops. I mean, it's water. So maybe we need to do a little bit of there's not much in the base to actually clean up from a perspective of, hey, there's stuff sitting around. I would say the farm is probably the biggest area where there's stuff to clean up. And for that, we need some places to put it. So I think I will just do a storage area. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm just thinking if ever we can automate anything, then I will. Alright, we'll do that, and there'll be a little storage. It looks like we've got some potentially injured destiny. Designy, not destiny. My goodness, I can't read. Alright, you go get yourself taken care of. You're sort of in oxygen. We're getting there. How is our oxygen flow? Okay, we're good. We're not having any issues here. Yeah, we're just pushing oxygen into this area, which does mean that I need to continue to dig this out. So I'm gonna come across and do that so that we can continue to dig this. And be prepared for, you know, having more room for this oxygen to come out and just take up room inside the base, or inside the map. So we'll do that. And of course, we will continue, you know, to grab stuff here too. Alright, so there's plenty to dig. They'll get to it. In the meantime, this side here, we're going to put nothing but just raw minerals. All of our raw minerals we can just stick here. Nothing else. Nope, didn't build it yet. There we go. Alright. This side, we will put in algaes. We will put in dirts, as well as our miscellaneous abyssalite. We'll put in our clays and cultivatable soils. Put in rust. That's fine. That won't off-gas anything. We'll put in our phosphorate and fertilizers. And extra regolith and sand. Yep, there we go. We'll do that. I'll just provide room for a lot of materials. I think we have these things taking up seeds in general, but I will come down here and put blossom seeds in this one. Same thing with this one. This one's taking all seeds. Okay, so we have a place for seeds too. All right, well, we're okay then. All right, so this is just gonna pick up food. That's all it's gonna pick up. The mushrooms, right? Yep, there we go. Mushrooms. This one here is just gonna pick up food as well. It's gonna pick up our blossoms. Our stuff. What are they called? Bristleberries. We're gonna just pick up our bristleberries. Is the line already built? Oh, it is. Wow. Well, that's cool. Okay, so we're starting to deliver everything over there for cooking. Excellente. That's really good. So as it harvests, it just picks up and sends it on its way. All right, well that will help speed up the cooking process so that he is not going to have to run and go do anything. So excellent. We can also finally get our gas range in place. Yeah, which means we need to extend the kitchen if we want to do it. We won't need this. We've got plenty to cook. So I'm going to deconstruct this. I'm also going to deconstruct our eggs. We're going to start getting this ready for expansion. Okay. We're going to expand our kitchen. We've got natural gas. I think we've already got the pipe over here, right? Yes, we do. So we might as well go ahead and get this set up. Which means the next chance we get, we can get our second cook. All right, we're going to do that. And then we're going to set this up. So we'll do a little break. That. And the fridge in the middle. I'll go ahead and put this in as well. It needs to go right here, so we need to deconstruct that one. And then we'll need to put in, obviously, our continuation of the kitchen just a little bit. I mean, it won't be a kitchen unless we put a spice grinder in it just to get the effect. And technically, it doesn't give us much advantage to do that. You know, it'll give us a kitchen item. So, like, if you come over here and you look, so using it enables the spice grinder use. That's all it does. It doesn't give us a morale benefit or anything like that, but what can we say? Nothing. Okay, we'll do that. So I don't necessarily need this. I mean, really, right there, just having these right here will make a huge difference in our cooking capability once we have an additional chef. We can put in a light, though. So let's do that. Because that'll... Does the light have an effect on the... I can't remember. It's always confusing. If it'll speed up cooking or not. Good question. But we'll put it in anyways. Just because it's a frozen world, it's dark, and the dupes deserve some light. I'm gonna, oops, deconstruct that. Might as well get power over here. Let's look at our power distribution because we've got the setup. So, all right, this one's going to be running the bottom line. So once it's built, technically I can go ahead and take that out. And then once this line here is built, I'll be able to take this out as well. In fact, I can take it out now because we've got it looped over here. So we'll do that so that it's taken care of. Second one is controlling this line. We'll leave it alone. This one here, though, we want to bring over. So we're going to take this line. And we're going to bring it over to here. Because it's going to take... Actually, no. This here is going to take over this. So actually, we don't want to deconstruct that. I'm just going to do that. Okay, just needed to make sure that that wasn't canceled. Alright. So we don't need to connect this one. We'll be able to get rid of this. Or disconnect that piece, I should say. So, actually, we want it right there. Okay. That'll allow me to run this, and we'll be able to start redoing some of this other stuff. Let me see, we've got this one. So we can come up here. How do we want to do it? This one's coming over here and running, it's going to run the power grid. Or, I mean, the research, right? Yeah, it's at 1500 now. 16, 17, 18, 19. What's it at? 60. That's going to barely put it over, but some of this stuff doesn't run all the time, so that's fine. Okay, so that one's fine. So it's this one we want to separate out. Which means we just need to put in the proper power lines. So actually, this one can come up. Here's how we'll do it. This one here, this line here is going to go up. So we just need to separate it out. Right there. Because then we can stick this one to this line here, which can then run this over here, and we can separate all of this. Okay, we've got it, we've got it. All right, we'll let that build out. It'll take a while. How are we doing over here? Our temperature, we're at 115 kilograms. We really don't need more steam than that. That's fine. We just need the temperature to go up. Okay. Cool. Otherwise, we are good. How's our flow? We're still getting oxygen in here. Occasionally. Not because it's backed up, though. This is just pulling it out just fine. It's just got some oxygen over there. Well, that's fine. Suffocating. Okay, pause. What did I mess up on? Oh. Shoot. What materials do you got? You have a sedimentary rock. Sedimentary rock. Boom. All we need you to do is right there. Okay, good. There's a little air pocket. You won't die yet. Can you, Miney, are you unable to build? You're kidding me. Miney cannot build. The one dupe I need to build cannot build. Oh my freaking goodness. There is sedimentary rock here. In the meantime, the best other thing I can do is to do, I don't need to do the top one, is to do that and hope you can get yourself out. Come on. So, she doesn't even want to dig the, oh, she can't dig out. It does no good, she can't dig it, but anyways, we're gonna get this set up. She's not gonna die, okay. Oh my goodness. That's why you should never have a digger that can't build. Alright, there's oxygen over here. Breathe! Breathe! Speaking of oxygen... no. There. Alright. Oh my goodness. They're gonna be the death of me. I swear. I swear it, they are. Alright, so we got more of that automated. Cool. Looks like we've got some of the power set up here. Alright, so let's deconstruct this one. There we go. That also means I can cut that. This still has to be constructed, which we cannot get to. Okay, let's get to that. This one we're still building. These we're still building. Okay, now we can get to it. So let's get that done. Need to get that one done. And we need to get this one done. There we go. Alright. Let's get those done. Mop that up. And let's see, what do we got? I'll take these. We don't have the food to support a new dupe yet. Technically, we need someone else to help out with cooking. No. We don't need priority building there. Okay. Stop panicking. We need to get stress under control. Which we will do, but we need to get stress under control. Speaking of which, we can set this up. Well, I mean, we can build it, but I don't want to hook it up yet, because that's a lot of power consumption. But we'll get it built. And then we know we can get a bonus if we have multiple of these. So I will set that one up. That'll give a morale bonus every time they use it, because now instead of talking to themselves, they can talk to someone else who's standing right over here, virtually in the same room next to them. But, you know, dupes aren't picky about that, so that's okay. Okay, so let's see here. We can deconstruct now some of these. So let's get this one deconstructed. And that deconstructed. Okay, so this one's going to come up here. It's going to go all the way over and feed off of the kitchen. We can deconstruct this one. And we can deconstruct that one. All right, cool. That takes care of that. We still got some more to do. So let's get this one built next. That would be the most logical one to get built next, right? Yeah. So this one, we're at 1400. It's going to obviously increase because we'll have this demand and we'll have these demands. So I do need to take this line off, which is right here, comes up, and it is connected. So we can go ahead and deconstruct those two. We're shooting that clear over there because there's no barrier. Yeah, oh well. It is what it is. Alright, excellent. So that takes care of that. So that means this is down to 600, and we have room to add all the kitchen stuff. Cool. This one here is controlling this line, and it'll control that, and this will be taken off. Excellent. And then we'll be able to take care of these. The top line, this one is a little bit over. Now it's on its own, but it's also powering all of this, which is also hooked into all of this. Or, well, to this. Alright, so it'd probably be the next bet is that I'm gonna need to continue to drive an additional one of these over here if I want to power this properly. Where would I want to put it? I think I can get away with it right here on the outside of this just fine. Like that. Now the trick is though is I don't necessarily want to bring it into here. We're going to have different things in there. But this area should be safe. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to do this, hook that in. This one we're going to take over to here. And then that means we can separate this out like that. That'll work. So I don't need that. Okay, cool. So let me see. So this one is good. This one is good. So we'll be able to disconnect some of this. All right, cool. We are making progress. These can now be disconnected. There we go. There we go. And there we go. Just so that it's tagged. It's all separated. And you guys are almost done with that. Excellent. And we'll get this stuff built soon enough. Otherwise, our gases are backed up. This one's still flowing. This one's still flowing. They're all flowing. It's just that we're full. But look at this. The oxygen is all the way down to there. So that's excellent. These are still running. These are still running. So until we get all of that done, there's not a lot we can do. But we can go ahead and mop up the rest of that liquid. And this mopped up as well so that we can continue to bring our stress down. Alright. And then we can take... Can we copy settings? We can. There we go. And then eventually we will be able to start doing this stuff. For better food, better effect. We're not ready to totally make it to where that's all they eat, because we gotta build stuff up and get things balanced. We gotta get our other chef to help with that. One chef cannot do all of this. Even full-time. We need 2 chefs, preferably on different shifts. Which technically means we didn't have to have duplicate grills and everything, but you know. Meantime, we can do a little additional research. So we'll just select the next one in line. We'll maybe get an espresso machine. Why not, right? Alright, did we get these power lines over here done? No, we're still building. Alright. And we're still building that one. Okay, so we can't separate that yet. Alright, cool. Alright, what about our digging? How's our digging coming along? It looks like we have dug everything out. So, I will continue the digging process. Yep. So, let's continue over here as well. We can go all the way through there. Just to make sure that this doesn't get overstressed, so we'll provide more space for it. We could come down into here. I'll wait. We're going to slowly just... What we'll do is we'll slowly dig down from here and pull it down. Then over here, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to get these. And then I'm going to dig that out as well. We'll never go in there again, so I can dig that as well. Then on the top, I will dig out through there. Then I probably need to come over here and do this. I'm gonna have to have it at some point. A ladder along the edge or something over here, so we'll plan for that. Alright, we'll do that. You guys are still... We're still working through that. We might as well dig this little piece out. Here soon we'll be able to get this guy out. We're still not quite ready for it, but we will start a little bit of prep work. We'll go ahead and dig some additional things out. Let's get this dug out as well. Am I ready for this? Well, if we dig it out, we can seal it, if nothing else. We can research it, clean it up, and seal it. So, and we've got this. I can actually drain this out. There we go. So it's sweep only. And then we can just sweep this stuff out as we go. Cool. We'll do that. I'm also going to dig this out and this. Got these things to dig. We still got to get to the other side of that. Let's dig this one out. That's blocking that. We'll get that dug out. We'll do that. We might as well take that out. And we can take that out as well. Alright, cool. I'm just, you know, for now, let's keep them busy on picking some stuff up, getting things done, that type of stuff. Eventually, this is only going to have cooking ingredients for these. I always forget what we need. We need the pinch of pepper. Okay, so the only thing that we need from the cooking ingredients would be those. From edible, though, we would need to start bringing in all the cooked stuff. Do bristleberry. What else would we need? Got the lettuce. Barbecue and cooked sleet wheat. And omelets. So, bristleberry, lettuce, I think barbecue. Where's the omelet? Do we not have omelets? Have we never made an omelet, really? Never made an omelet. Well, eventually. Never even seen a tonic root. I don't know where to get those. Frost buns, grub fruit, and sleet wheat. Which I don't think we have either. We don't have grub fruit. We don't have frost buns. So currently that's all we can do. Alright, well, it's tagged. Cool. This is still just, hey, every food possible, let's use it, but eventually we'll start taking this stuff out. We do have the gas to it. We don't have the power. So let's go ahead and get the power set up there. Let's also get these done here as well. Looks like I'm... Okay, so I've got these grids, but I don't have this set up. So if we get that set up, I can separate out all of this stuff. Where was this one going to go? Sorry, so this one's going to control that, so this one needs to control this. This needs to go like that. There we go. Alright, so as soon as this is built, we can take care of that. Alright. Meanwhile, we'll get this done, and we'll get the power so that this is running, and we can have some advanced food. Alright. We're making a lot of good progress now. We are finally de-stressed. We got a lot of polluted oxygen in here. Where in the world did all that polluted oxygen... Oh, probably from when they, you know, did their naughties on the floor right here, and of course we were picking it all up. So, yeah. Speaking of which, we need to do all that. So, storage is unavailable for polluted water? What do you mean, polluted water right here? What do you mean storage is unavailable? Oh, because one was using it. I get it. Okay. Alright, so we can set that one up. We're going to be able to copy this one, and it'll run. There we go. That automates that, and then we'll get the last one built, and our farms, technically, fully automated. There we go. Don't think we have any disease problems. We just have floral. Okay. Because we are storing slime in these. But the slime is not off-putting because we have no disease. So that is good. 0 surface germs. It's just so cold we don't have to worry about it. So I don't need to bury these in liquid like you'd normally might want to do in a farm setup. So cool. Alright, so we just got those to hook up. This is running. Alright, let's go ahead and separate that. And separate... Oh, nope, nope, not yet. We got this last one here to build, which we can't reach. Okay, we'll get that taken care of. Here soon, we're going to be able to get in here to tame our volcano and get our gas back. Or get our... Get the stuff and start setting this up. So I'll have to decide how we want to do this in the most effective possible way, which really I think is that we come in here and we put steam turbines on top of this, and then put in an aqua tuner in here as well, and we put water in here, and we turn this into generating, you know, steam. That's probably what we want to do, which means we would want to put a steam turbine here, here, and there. I'm just gonna mark it. We're gonna do it. And then I need to dig this all out. So we can actually start digging that out. So we'll do that as well. Okay. That means that we would have a door or a floor that'll go through here. We will need to put a temporary lock. So we'll do that. So we might as well get this set up. Cancel that one. And we're just going to do that so that we have the power grid outside. Boom. Okay. So that'll be set up. And then, of course, we will have our drainage, which is going to hook into our pipe here, which is going to be out of steel. And then we'll have to make more steel because we need to build this. And it's going to go right here. Yep. So, cool. So we have some things to do there. And then, of course, we'll have thermosensor here. And it'll be hooked up. This would be like that. We'll have to cycle this out. So, got a water line. We'll have to replace this water line. So, actually, we can do this. And this can be our cooling line. We will deconstruct that one. And cancel that one. And then we will put this through here like that. I'm going to cancel this. We got a few things we got to change up. That will go like that. That cools the top. Very good. Obviously, we will need a conveyor rail. Okay, that's already built, so I don't have to worry about that. But I do want to cool the metals, so we need to rethink this as well. It could be as simple as that I run it through this right here. So I run it this way, and then through here. Actually, I'm going to reverse it. We're going to run it right along the cooling line. So we can deconstruct this one. And deconstruct the conveyor, whoops, the conveyor rail too. There we go. It's not going to cool it totally down. And then we can drop it into a little basin over here to cool it the rest of the way. I don't want to drop it down onto this because then that could be a problem, but alright. So this won't be a full automated setup, but it'll be a good setup that we can get hooked up. Still digging out things. Alright, that's good. Alright, we'll get that. That means I can go ahead and probably deconstruct. Once I get this floor piece done, I'll deconstruct this and put in the solid tiles there. Alright, anything else need to go in up here? No, nothing else needs to go in up there. It's just down here we've got a lot of building to do, which means we need to get our steel production going. We're going to change that. We're going to concentrate just on this steel. What do we need for steel? We need lime and just the lime. We've got plenty of refined carbon. Did I take apart my... I did, yeah, I removed my things. So it's just lime. Lime, eggshell, fossil to lime. Yeah, so it's just lime that we need to do. Which we need more fossil for, so eventually we need to come in and dig this to get to the fossil. Okay. Alright, we'll do that. Are you injured? Food, young, holding breath. No, you're not injured. There's just no oxygen over there. The issue is if I put an oxygen thing over here, it might just freeze. I mean, we are pushing oxygen down, as you can see. So, I mean, it's headed in that direction, but it's not quite there yet. Still got quite a bit in the base, but we've pretty much cleared up the base. So that's really nice. What do we got here? I need another cooker, but I only have an excavator. And our food is really low, so I'm not going to. All right. In fact, we're gonna do this and prioritize food. And I'm also, I hate to do it, but we're just gonna stick one of these in. And we're gonna get some additional food. Going, because we seem to have a problem. Cookie. You should be cooking. I don't even want you supplying. I want you to cook. That's it. Nothing else. I just want Cookie to cook. No supplying, no nothing. When you're on shift, you're on these grills. Everybody else will do the supplying for you. Guaranteed, somehow, we'll do the supplying for you. Looks like I can kind of just start going down the whole chain, so we'll do that. Alright, we're still working on the stress, but yeah, food's a problem. I mean, not because we're not growing it. We're actually growing a lot of food. Let's go ahead and get some barbecue. Get some barbecue, and then let's come down here and let's do, I hate to do it, but we're gonna get some mush bars. I didn't think I would be short on food all of a sudden, and all of a sudden I'm short on food. Somehow we've got some stuff up here, and I'm going to attack these two to give me additional food. So we might want to start thinking about our hatch farm, since we do have a rancher, and getting that set up. I mean, right now these guys are doing fine, but just so that we can get that additional bonus of the food going. Probably be a smart idea. Otherwise, let's get, from a prioritized standpoint, where is our Ranchy guy? Ranchy, I want you to cook. You're gonna cook because you can use the micro musher. Yep. Insufficient water, what are you talking about? We got lots of water. You just have to go out to get it. Alright. So let's start cooking up a storm here. And really pushing it. We're fine on this. We're fine here. I can probably start disconnecting some of this. So this one's automated already. It's pushing through, so I'm gonna risk disconnecting this one. There we go. It is now self-sufficient. It's not going to contribute into this anymore. It's going to run. It shouldn't freeze because temperature-wise, we're all in the green now. Now, this one over here, still freezing. So we'll have to watch that. We still have salt water coming in from here, so we're good there. I don't have to worry about that. Okay, you're mopping up that so that we can get this taken care of. That's good. Don't want that in the base. It came from here, so I understand. You know, I know where it came from, but let's get it cleaned up. All right, excellent. So let me see. Are we making mush bars? Well, yeah, you're making mush bars, but at least it's mush bars. And then you're coming to fry them, right? Yeah, you're frying up the mush bars. I need someone else to help with cooking. Who else can do it? We're gonna... Sancy and Smarty. You're gonna help. Yep. And then... Story is operating. Moppy is mopping. Hackers supplying. 90's doing that. We can probably check out our skills. You're good. Ranchi's good. Operating, we're still working towards that. Miney, I'm gonna get you your super digging. Growy's fine. Designy is our masterworks person and construction. I'm gonna move her towards the masterworks. It's not what she loves, but we've got the skill, so we're gonna move towards that. All right. Now, really, I need someone else doing this, and I need him doing this. Yeah. I need someone else operating this machine. Instead of Cookie. Otherwise, we're never going to catch up on our food. There we go. Now I've got someone else. Sciency's doing it like I wanted to do. Okay, cool. So we're going to have some mush bars, but we're going to get them mush fried. So at least that's something. We are delivering other stuff. So I will prioritize adding a cook as soon as we have the capability of getting a new cook. I should have taken that cook a long time ago, but that's okay. Oxygen-wise, we are still doing perfectly fine. Everything is flowing. No complaints. This is operating just fine up here, so we're good there. And we've got our second little party line. Oh, did we finish our... We did. So we can separate this stuff. So let's separate that one. Separate this one. We will separate that. And what I think I will do... is I will bring this line over, and then I will separate this so that these are on different things and we can plug this one in. That'll work. Everybody's having fun. Stress is still a little high for a couple individuals, mainly Queenie. But we are getting there. Hey, Gradius, how you doing today? It didn't die in your absence. Yeah, actually, you know, we had some stress issues, but that was because I was pushing them hard. But oxygen is much better. We got a little bit of carbon still to deal with down here that we're slowly pulling out, but we do have our SPOM setup running. So obviously, you know, it's until we remove the carbon, you know, we're slowly moving in the oxygen, but we have the excess oxygen going either down here, out there, or up here into outside the base. And then we're digging out stuff as well, and we're still, of course, extracting carbon outside as well, too. So, I mean, that's moving. We're getting a little bit of oxygen from our spawn here still, mainly because this one is getting tied up a little bit, but we compensated over here for it, so we're okay. Mainly, we're just running off of our hydrogen power with a little bit of backup from our gas and stuff, which is really showing because we've got 25 kilograms now here, and we still have 27 cycles to go before that goes dormant. So we're good on power. We've got our cooling systems in place. So we're cooling our loop here. We're cooling our machinery here. So temperature-wise, we don't have any issues. And we are starting to plan out our copper volcano and how we're going to do that. We haven't broken into here yet, and that'll be the last thing we do. And obviously we will put maybe a temporary station to get into here with a suit for someone to work. But for right now, we're getting it going, and then we're going to set up cooling to cool around it and get it going. We've automated all of our farms. I know I'm catching you up on everything. We've automated all of our farms, so all of our food is automatically going to the kitchen. All of our lumber, of course, is going to our setup, and we've got quite a reserve being stored. So things are looking good. The only struggle we have right now is the food. We're a little short. We need a second cook. So right now we've got some people helping out with making mush bars. Of all things, I know. Anyways, we'll get there. Spam should only have one tile above the electrolyzers. The extra, is that what it was again? Well, we can still get in there. We've got a water lock, so we can actually fix this. I don't know, I seem to always mess this up a little bit. On every time I build it, I forget. So it's like, okay, how do I do it? Oh well. Well, we could fix that fairly easily because we can come in here. We've got a water lock. So, I mean, I can open this up and I can slowly build this over. Our only issue will be this gap right here, but I think we can get away with ignoring that and force it down, and we'll have to move our automation. We don't need the automation. We just put it there in case ever we needed it, so I'll just move it down. Oops, we don't need to build that out of steel. Let's not do that. There we go. And then the last thing we'll do is obviously move this down. Actually, I don't need to build that one. We're just going to move that down. All right, well, anyways, we'll get there. This will help it a little bit, and then we'll force it over. Not the biggest priority, but thanks for the reminder. Appreciate it. Grab a screenshot from the colony. I should, right? All right, we've got our geotuners up. Did we get the... Yeah, okay, good. I think we got plenty on there. He was accidentally injured. All right, let me see. Did we get the rest of this? We did. All right, so we can disconnect. Let me see. Got the... Okay, so we're coming along here. We're coming over here. It's that one. We can disconnect. There we go. All right, so that's that line. All right, so this one is at 1300. We could hook this up. Yeah, we could hook it up. We can do this. We can go like that, and then we can disconnect it right there. That way, yeah, that'll work. This one's still going to be slightly overloaded, but this isn't going to be used all the time, and neither will these once we get the stress the rest of the way down, so we'll be okay. All right, so yeah, we just need to get food taken care of. Well, yeah, but... I mean, we've got the cooling through the spawn, but you're right, you know? I mean, obviously, of course, temperature overall on the entire asteroid is not a problem. It's just a matter of maintaining it. And since we're cooling this entire area, even this, we're not going to see a huge fluctuation there. Our biggest temperature issue would be right here where I didn't have room. I can redesign it in the future where we put little things. We got some heat leakage right here. Not a huge issue, but obviously long term we'll fix that. Oh, I know, fun stuff. All right, where were we? What were we supposed to be doing? What am I looking at? Yeah, primarily we just need to catch up on food. Once we get our food balanced, we'll be good. I think with that, though, in mind, it wouldn't hurt to go ahead and set up another farm for food. So let's look at our seed distribution and see what we have. I mean, obviously, bristleberries and mushrooms are our primary farms that we would want in here. Pinch of pepper we can set up somewhere. Do we even have pinch of pepper seeds on the map? Oh, there's one quick way to find out. Let's just go to seeds. We do. Obviously, they need heat. So we would have to set it up near the volcano and then extract some of that volcanic heat into the pinch of pepper farm. We could do that. That would work. We have waterweed seeds, so that's probably the one we want to do next then. That would be the easiest to do, is to set up our lettuce. Don't see any... We don't have any sleet wheat seeds yet. All right, well, let's put up a lettuce farm. Temperature's not a problem. I know that you can be warmer on a lettuce farm. It doesn't have to be frozen. But first, we have another cooker? Nope, we don't. I will take the food. There we go. That gives us a little bit of a balance and reprieve. Nobody's starving yet, but let's just make sure that nobody does. Inside the base? No, they're not high pressure. They're all regular inside the base. Outside the base, yes, it is. And we haven't set up... I mean, obviously they can open and close these doors, and occasionally it lets gases go back and forth. But, I mean, it's so short of a time period that it doesn't have an effect right now. And we still have the base open on the bottom to let carbon go down, and oxygen here go up. So there is some things that we still need to close up and seal. But right now our main push was we just need to drive the gas. And so right now, we're doing okay. It's a little bit high on our pressure. We're just getting... Some cases it's above the 2,000 grams. So probably want to seal up the base sooner than later. So yeah, I need to decide how I want to do that. I can probably stretch this out right here and put in a suit system in here. We've got the metals and everything, so I could probably come over here and put a suit system and have a bunch of things in this space so that we can get out on this side. And then that would allow me to seal the base. So that might be something that I can start doing and start setting up, is to set that up. So we would want to do it right here. We have the oxygen, so that's not a problem. And then I can remove this one and put this into the base. So we'll do that. Get that built. I don't need to build on a 9. I don't know why I keep building on a 9. I need to adjust that. Let's adjust that. There we go. We want them to build, but we don't have to stress them out over it. Probably. Is there pop eardrums? They're so fast I can't click on them. Here, we'll click on operating. Yeah, we got some pop deer rooms. All right. Well, we will concentrate on sealing the base so that we don't have this oxygen coming up into it. That'll be our plan. So we can start over here. We can deconstruct this one and deconstruct this one. And then put in, obviously, this to seal it up. All right, that takes care of this. I'm not worried about this. It goes nowhere. So we will leave that alone for now. Once I have... We can force everybody to go around once I build this. So let's prioritize our construction of this here. And then I just need to figure... I just need to get them across. So I'm going to dig across here. I'm going to deconstruct these two. So we can go up and over. Then I can take this door out and clean this up as well. In the meantime, I can also go ahead and do that. All right. We'll get there. Oh yeah, we have plenty of reed fiber. Remember we did the early farm? And I haven't set it back up. But I will, obviously. We're gonna need, we have plenty of thimbleweed seeds, and then for the reed fiber itself, I know I'm going the long way around. Right now we have 46. Well, I guess not plenty. So, okay, we need to get that farm going again. That's easy enough. We've got the temperature now in here that we can do that. So let's go ahead and set that up first. That's a easy one to take care of. So we'll do the reed fiber farm here. Probably don't need it. We don't need it the whole thing, so we can do... To do 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Okay. That, but I'm going to cancel the middle one. So we'll do that, and then I can put some extra arbor trees on the far side of it. That'll work. And then we can automate it. That'll give us 3 more arbor trees for unlimited wood. Go. Then we can put in our pipe. I realize I'm still building on a 9. Nope. I don't want to do that. Where am I sending this? I don't know where I'm sending that. I'm sending it into our water line. Well, we will redirect that. In fact, I'll hook up the pipe again so that we can drain it out. We're not doing any heating or anything like that along here, so we might as well just deconstruct these lines. Excuse me, sorry about that. Might as well deconstruct those lines. We don't have to worry about temperature anymore with the oxygen coming in. Alright, and then we can plant reed fibers up here. That'll keep the reed fibers going. Excellent. Alright, and then we're going to do the lettuce farm, right? Really quick, I'm going to cancel this. I just want to look. We know we need salt water. I just wanted to look at the temperature range. 22. So probably up here, since it's 22 to 65, I can actually do the farm up here, and it'll work fine. So we can put in the 1 space barrier. We'll do this at the top of the base in case we get any hydrogen in the base by accident. This one we can deconstruct, put a door in there. Oh, we have salt water, so that's not a problem from our farms. So we can just come through here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We don't have to fertilize them, right? Brine. Yeah, there's nothing else we need to get. Oh, bleach stone. Okay. And we have the bleach stone makers, so I will leave. Be careful about the bleach stone. I don't want it off-gassing, so we're gonna be a little creative here, I think. Well, no, if we do, well, if we do that, that messes up my automation now. Where I can't reach everything. Oh, yeah. Wait a minute. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to. I mean, this one Okay, well that messes up my automation. Ah, we'll figure it out. We'll deal with it. Alright, we'll put that there so that I know it's there. Because I'm thinking, you know, with the bleach stone, I've learned a trick. We can fill this with salt water halfway. And then set the storage bin to where it can only be filled to the bottom level, and it stops it from off-gassing. Is what I've noticed. I did that somewhere else. I forget where I did it. Learning? Ha! Me? Learn anything? Ha 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 ha. You're funny. Oh, just kidding. Alright. So, let's copy. Get those built. Copy these. Get this finished so we could start growing that. Consumable ore, bleach stone. And now that we can make bleach stone too, that ensures that you necessarily won't run out, which is nice. Alright, so now we just need to bring in some salt water. Which, hey, where did this... What happened here? What am I... Oh! Oops. The ice must have melted. Alright, well, it won't hurt this machine, but... it's not what I want to happen elsewhere. Alright, so anyways. Let's plan our piping here for the salt water to come up to the farm. I heard somebody. What are they doing? They better not be doing anything bad. Suffocating. Alright. We did lose someone earlier. Let's pause. Where are we? You did this before, Designy. Oh no, that was Miney. Miney was doing that. Alright, all you have to do is dig those two... All you have to do is dig one of them out, technically, and you can get out of there, and there's oxygen right here. Alright, go! No, don't rub your eyes. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Designy. Alright, get out of there. Get to the... Okay, you've got oxygen. My goodness. We lost our diggy guy early to the same mistake. And the problem is that it was like he had the digging skills, but he can't construct, and he trapped himself where he needed ladders. Anyways. You gotta watch these guys. Well, yeah, but... No, I haven't tried that. That's a good question. Now, I've done it like this with my slime farms as well as these, to where if I only set this to where it has less than 10,000, I can put the bleach stone in it, or the slime in that case. This colony, I don't have to worry about slime lung. It's too cold, but... where it won't off gas as long as the... But you're right, maybe if just the bottom is covered, I shouldn't have to. I'm willing to risk it. And find out. And if it does off gas, then I can fix it. Okay, let's continue our... I mean, that solves my automation problem. Let's set these up. Let's go ahead and get these set up as well. For future automation, let me see. The lumber, I can just bring straight down into there. This one, I'll have to decide where I want it. This, obviously, will be food. So I can bring it down to my food line. There we go. All right. Right, and then I need to... Here, let's just do this. Oh, no, I need to reach up there. Never mind. Cancel destruction. Because I need to reach this, so we might as well put 3 more. I think they can hop from there to there. Excuse me, let me get a drink, because I choked to death. It better be. Yep, we are. Good. Okay, and there. All right, so these are growing. We are set up there. I know, I still haven't set my setting. I'm still building on a 9. Shame on me. All right, go. Okay, so all I need to do then is get ready to set this up as well. Which means more power and oxygen. All right. So obviously we need to change some things out, like I need this one to come up here as well. This one's going to be able to go to there. I can send this one to here and there. And I will send this one to here and there. In fact, I see we need to fix the gas lines. We've got hydrogen coming into the base and outside, so I need to go check the spawn. What were we doing wrong? Oh yeah, we were starting to build this out, weren't we? We just need to move it down. All right, well, let's get her done. And I think the automation's already set up. Yeah. Okay. Not that we need the automation. What about power? Is power already there? Power's already there too. Okay, cool. Alright, cool. Well, they'll get that taken care of. Food's starting to look a little better. Alright, now all we need is some salt water. There's a bunch right here close. Since we're going out the side, I don't have these. Okay, let's deconstruct these. Let's get this door deconstructed. As soon as this is deconstructed, I will... Okay, so let's go ahead and stick these in. So let's get that in and this in, which will force them to go around. Alright, that's fine. And then we can get this in to replace this. Okay, we'll get that done. Excellent. And then we will mop up that so that we can get our salt water. Salt water, right? Or brine. Can these things be under brine? Yes. They can also be under regular water. I don't have to have salt water. I can just do regular water. Well, we'll use the salt anyways. Cool. And then we need to bring in bleach stone, which I know we have some sitting around, and there's also some on the map in a couple spots. What is this? Did we mine this out yet? It is a leaky oil fissure, a second leaky oil fissure. Well, that's okay. We'll have 2 of these. That's good. Imagine it's probably going to be 90 degrees or something. All right, well, at least we discovered that. Yeah, we've got lots of bleach stone throughout the map, but eventually we will we'll make bleach stone as well. Alright, we don't have any single skilled dupes, so we just have to take the seeds. Research! We might as well look at what do we need the most. We don't have brackine or anything yet. We're not going into space yet. We'll get things settled here first, but I imagine we'll get there here pretty quick. Actually, we're okay, but we do have limited stuff. I'm gonna go for this here. We'll get the bleach chair, the rest of this here done. I think that'll be the most useful of our remaining data bank points. Then we can start into the space stuff for the rest of the data bank stuff, so that we can eventually discover all that. All right, cool. All right, so we've got some brine here. Let's bring it down. We'll stick one here. We will grab, so I don't want the bookshelf. And we'll stick one here. Ooh. Always got to be tricky to release these things, make sure we don't get too much. Yeah, but we've got a bunch right in these. Everywhere we have this color, we've got bleach stone. We got bleach stone all over the place, and that's just one of those sections. There's another one here. And then there was one here, and who knows? We still haven't even explored the rest of the map. So I'm not worried on the bleach stone. What's going on? Oh, I got some... There's a kitty hair in my mouse. Like, it was jumping around, and I was trying to figure out why it's jumping around. There we go. Okay, that's better. Alright. Okay, so these farms are growing good. We just need to start working on this, which they are. Power-wise, we're going to have a little bit of an overload up here. So I need to think about getting another power system ready. I'm going to go ahead and just grab it and put it up here up top above my steam turbines. And so I will just take this the rest of the way up here. We'll switch this over to that. We'll bring that in so that we can separate this out completely. So that'll work. Cool. Then I think at the bottom there is opportunity that I could move this and do another mushroom farm. It would make sense to do that. But I also need to get a critter ranch going. I think that'll help us with our food. Because I've got hatches. Let's use regular hatches. I'm not going to go for smooth hatches or stone hatches or anything else. We're just going to do that. Let me see. Can you send a rover down to the main builder or digger who doesn't need to eat? Down to the main. I gotta move this thing. I can't see what it says. The main colony? Oh, you mean launch a rocket, have it orbit this planet, and just send a robot down and then have him go down and dig somewhere? I've never... Yeah, I can see how you could do that. That's... Never even thought of that. Obviously, his battery runs out eventually, but if you concentrated him on just moving down quickly, he could do exploration, or he could go into hot areas for you and just get it all dug out really quick. That's a good idea. I like that. All right, well, as soon as we get the ability to launch someone into space. Something else I probably need to eventually get better at, too, is using the little robots. The sweepy docks. I don't think I have it unlocked. I don't even know where they are. Yeah, I must not have... Oh, there it is. The sweepy dock guy. Because he can sweep up stuff, and so you can use him in certain farm areas where you don't want your dupes to go into and stuff. Thought about that. I don't think you could put him in a volcano. That would be interesting. I wonder if anybody's ever tried that, to put a sweepy dock in a volcano. He probably overheats. Does he have a... He has a melting temperature. Overheat temp... Yeah. So, I mean, you could build him out of steel. I wonder if he would melt, even if he was built out of steel. And he was just... You know, you put him behind a door. Well, you can't put him behind a door. You put him off to the side and make sure there's cooling going around him. But could he come out, pick up the hot metals, and move them in? I don't know. That would be interesting to find out if anybody's ever tried that. Not really exploity, the robot. Bringing it down to your own colony. I mean, how would it be exploity, right? I don't know where I'm going to put these yet, so I won't turn this one on. Okay, we're almost getting these built. How's our saltwater look? Oh yeah, we got to finish our pipe. We never finished our pipe. There we go. So we do have this. I was going to sweep all of this up and seal it. Since we already had it hooked up, but I'll have to wait. Is this hot? How hot is this? Yeah, it's hot, 95. Okay. Oh, for right now, it's fine. I'm going to generate a little heat down here, but that's okay. We almost got everything cleaned up in here. Technically, we don't have to go in here, though, so I'll turn that off just so that we don't get anybody in trouble. All right. So this is good. This is going to be food, edible. We probably can't select it yet because it's not going to show up, right? No, it'll show up. Lettuce. There we go. All right, cool. All right, let's, we better get a couple more of these going. We still need a second chef. Might have to retask someone because we have things to cook. It's just that... What have we got in the fridge? Yeah, we've got some things to cook right here. Do we? No, we don't. These are all cooked foods already. Alright, they're cooked foods that need to be moved to the refrigerator. That's right. Speaking of which... We're not ready for it. Let's move this down to a 6. Let's stop building on a 9. But we can put this in... here. So we would put that there. We would put that there. Where would we put this? I didn't leave room for it. I mean, I guess we'd put it right here in the middle. That'll work. So that we pick up our food and deliver it to the fridge near the cafeterias. Okay. Not on a priority build, doesn't need to be right now, but I'm gonna go ahead and just map it out so when they get to it, they get to it. And we can deconstruct those. Okay, cool. Why do we have what at the bottom of the spawn? What do we have at the bottom of the spawn? We can build the rest of this. There we go. Yeah, we need to get that built so that that'll operate fine. Alright. At the moment, I don't see a vent at the bottom of the spawn, so I'm not sure what you're looking at. Alright. So, yeah, we just need to get the gases going. Oh, we already got the piping for this all set up. Okay. That's good. That means we need to build a suit machine. Yes. So we can put it down here. Well, we don't want to put it there. That's where our potential farm is gonna... Let's just stick it right here. We got power. And then I can stick this here. And that. And that will allow me to bring in... I realize I could just put a filter. Did I just put a filter? I mean, I could bring the line over and just stick a filter right here. Or I can just... Nah, I'll just go all the way. There we go. There we are. Scalding! Where are we scalding? Oh. A little hot over here? It is. It's just a little cooking still up on top of that. Okay, well, we'll get there. Don't worry. If ever we... Okay, you're finally building this stuff? It's about time. Realize we have no power over here, though. Oh, well, we've got some of them hooked up, but we don't want them hooked up to that line. 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 8, 9, 10, 11. And there's going to be 12 there. And we are going to you where we want to put you. Do I need this space? I probably do, don't I? But so I can stick this over here so it's safe and I don't accidentally use this space. Yeah, because I probably want that space. That. And we'll do that. And then we will cut that one and that one. There. That'll work. Okay, that'll get us everything we need except for the creation of our suits. So obviously we still have to build our suits. And then we'll be able to disconnect this and redirect lines. Alright. So let's probably prioritize build just this right there. And This is going to be just our... We're going to need some refined metal. We can do it out of either, but we'll build it out of... Do we want it out of copper? What do we want our suits out of long term? We've got a copper volcano and an iron volcano, so we have unlimited supply. We just can't get to the copper one yet, so I'm going to make them out of iron so that we don't accidentally set ourselves up for failure because we can't reach it yet because I've locked the volcano up. So, alright, there we go. We'll do that. Oh, this one? Well, this will be... the only reason it's here is because I don't have... I need to keep the flow going so that the farm works. But as soon as I have this running and I seal the base, we won't have that problem anymore. Because they'll be in suits out here. So, we won't have to worry about it. To the heavy watt wire. Could. I want to do that. I mean, I'm not going to add any more Atmos suits than this on this side, so... And we can use the excess inside... I don't know. We can use the excess inside the base. If this was longer, I think that we would definitely want to do that. This one I'm going to take out. As soon as we're ready, we will go ahead and take this off and we'll remove... Well, I probably won't remove the door, because how much gas is in here? Yeah, there's 20... There's a lot of gas in here, and it's overpressuring already. I probably need to open this one for now. So that we can let it out. Cool. I can start sealing up some of this other stuff so that they won't go outside these other doors. And they'll only go outside the one. We've already got this. I can remove that. That's already sealed, so that's good. We just gotta hook up power here and get this going. We need to build these first before I can release the water so I don't leak it down anywhere. So let's get that done. We're almost done with our stream today already. Amazingly, time flies. That's okay. I have to go to the store after this. Yep. Kitty food, or my cats will be angry at me because they ate the last of it this morning before the stream. Still no single dupes. Alright, curative tablets it is. Did we finally get rid of the... No, we still have carbon here to push out. It's a... Well, probably because of this, it's... Yeah. We need to get this sealed. I'm gonna go ahead and take these out. We have another one over here. Yeah, we'll take these out here. Now, I cannot go around and get down here. Because I messed up how I built all of this. So, what would be the best way to do that? I need a transportation line that they can go around and get to the bottom of the base from our doors there, or I have to put a... Well, eventually, I might put more over there, or... Yeah, there's no way to get around it right now. And I've kind of got it sealed here, so, I mean, we could... Alright, well, we can start here. And get these taken care of. I can have a ladder. How coming down over here. Eventually this will be dug out. So we would want to do that. And then also, so that there's speed, whoops, for them to move back and forth, I can start that. Alright, so that'll be something to work on for the next... excuse me, the next stream. So we probably won't get it done on this stream. Although they're working on it already, so I mean, that's good. But that way, once I open up this, and I close this off, they can quickly just boop, and come back over here. Okay, cool. Oh, good, we got this. So we need, we chose iron. All right. Set this up on 20. We'll start making them. Why not? Oh, because I deconstructed the wire. Silly me. Boink. There we go. Almost got this built, but I can't reach it. So if we get that one hooked up, I can reorganize these here so that we're not over. Okay, cool. Let's do that. I can empty the brine. Empty. Probably have to bring more down, but we'll see how much that spreads. Now we can get this wire done. Stopping the spam? You mean just not using them anymore? Or turning it off? I mean, I've got switches to where I can turn it all off if I need to, or turn off sections of it as needed. I built that in, which I typically don't, but I put in my switches to where I can control the different sections. Overpressure in the base won't be a problem. As soon as I seal it, we'll be locked into just what we're creating or what we're putting in that the vent allows. So we should be fine there. Outside the base, I know we need to get better at just, hey, let's dig an open hole. Which I started making a large... I dug all of this out so that I could make a large area. So that I can actually start bringing things in. This door I don't need here anymore. In fact, we can take this door off. I put it here originally because we were bringing up oxygen into the whole map. And I didn't want it escaping into space. So we can take that out. I can also start thinking about some good deployment of faster transportation for our dupes. And expanding the hole more. Alright. Let's see. Did we get this set up? Okay, we did. So let's snip these wires here. Let me see. So this one's coming and handling all of this top section. But, okay, so I need to redo that anyways. Oh, it's this one. I mean, yeah. So we can snip that. There we go. And we'll be able to deconstruct that line. Okay, so we're good there. 0 power consumers. Huh? What? No power. Oh, we haven't built this yet. Well, we might want to build this little line so our automation has power. Okay, cool. Then we just need, since we're already making the suits, we just need to get this done. So we're just going to power through it. Cool. But that will be ready. Did we get power to our Yes, we did. We already got our first suit. Awesome, awesome. That is good. We're good to go. Food is slowly crawling up. All right, let me see. What do we got? We got 2. Okay. We got 1 here. We need more. Move 2. Move you there. No, no, no. We don't want that one. We want the move here thing. There we go. All right. Let's get this one. There. Get this one. We'll move here. Getting the right balance so it spreads out without drowning them. The fun trick. As soon as this is built, we can automate that and bring the reed fiber down. That'll be good. Meanwhile, I will keep the mush bars going and turning them into mush fries for right now. And then, like I said, we have a rancher already. So I think that will also help our food issues if we get a ranch. Obviously, it's not going to fit over here. Best place is to stick it over here somewhere. As part of the base. Let's see, those are all bedrooms. Volcano there. I guess I could stick it just right here on this top level. To do so. All right. So here's what we're gonna do. This obviously continue to go this way. Look at how big. We can go 96 tiles. Plus we have the door. We can go 100 tiles. So I'm just gonna dig that out. Means we will be able to dig that and get to all of this. Cool. So that's how big we want the room, and then we can have so we'll have our wall over here. Got 1 layer of wall going on the inside because I'm picky and I like to do that. This side here, we will have our things down, and then we can plan out how we want to do the farm. There we go. I'm good with going this direction on the base, so we're fine. In fact, that's a little bit of... I can continue to do some of this. In fact, I'll do that just to allow us the ability to... whatchamacallit. I want to release that into the base. Let's be careful there. Make more room for the oxygen to flow, right? Let's go below the volcano. So we'll dig that out inside the base. That'll help balance things out. We're almost... Okay, good. Getting this built. Deliver suit. 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 Deliver suit. So I'm gonna temporarily not let him go through that until we have the suits in place. We've got 4 suits. I mean, I guess I could, but we need to get this stuff built first. We need to get it powered. Okay. So as soon as the power is to these, the oxygen's already set up. What's going on down here? What happened? What happened to our spum? Water happened. Oh, did we? No? Got lots of water. What's going on? Are we not? Oh, we cut our power. we we cut our power, so the spam stopped working. Because we cut that. Whoops. Well, you know, we wanted another emergency. It's not the end of the world or anything. It's not like we don't have oxygen in the base. We've got plenty of oxygen. We've got plenty of fuel to back up, but we might as well get that fixed. Because otherwise our farms will also stop growing. Ah, you gotta love it. When you get busy and you make a little oopsie like that and you go, oh, well, yeah, I shouldn't have done that. And also deconstruct that door and this door now and replace them. Alright, cool. Let's go ahead and get, just so that we get the suits delivered. Let's get the suits delivered. We'll have to go around, but that's fine. Alright, so we got our power. Okay, we're pumping again. We're good. Let's go ahead and do a final push for the end of the stream on these sections here. And to take this out as well. I'm just gonna... Our stress is low, so I'm fine. We'll do that. We're still making mush bars. Tag those so that we can get the suits delivered. We can get our final station built. Why are you guys just standing here? Oh. I know why. I mean, good thing they have oxygen, but... Whoops! I forgot, this won't work anymore. Alright, so we know we got a little bit of damage there just because we weren't ready. Alright. Okay, so this one's coming into there, this one's coming in, so that's this line and this line. So I probably don't need this here anymore. I'm going to disable this building for now. I won't deconstruct it yet, because I know I'm going to have to take care of the excess gas or the excess oxygen as well, but we'll fix that in a moment. Alright, we just need to get these suits delivered, and we'll be good to go. So here's the suits, guys. We got a bunch of them. We just need to get them delivered. Speaking of, do we have a cook? We have a researcher, so no. Darn it. Alright. We need a second cook. I mean, we're kind of cooking with some other dupes, but we still need a second cook. Okay, if they would deliver the suits, we will be able to start utilizing this. Got one suit. There. I'm not gonna let anybody use it yet. Just want them to deliver the suits. We'll fill it up, get the oxygen. You didn't even put the suit inside. You just dropped it there. My goodness. I wonder if there's a dupe running around in a suit already that... No, I don't see anybody. They are building this. That's good. Which also means I need to dig through here. Cool. Alright. Well, this is where we're going to end it. We're already at 3 hours and 54 minutes. I'm sure YouTube's going to have a cow and stop us in a moment. I'm not sure how it works when you're not a preferred, monetized YouTuber yet. So I don't want to risk it. Anyways, we will pause. But thank you for joining me today. Hopefully you've enjoyed our success and our failures. But we will see you next time, everybody. Take care.